know what I want, then I know what I get. If I go, they can win, cause they know I get lit. I'm a pro, not a myth, and my flow got some wit. Never slow, drink a fit, I get hype, I get lit. Here I go, I get lit. Here I go, I get lit. Here I go, I get lit. I get hype for this shit. Here I go, I get lit. Here I go, I get lit. Here I go, I get lit. I get hype for this shit. Right.
Yo, 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 welcome everybody to the Knucklehead Movie Watchers via the Knucklehead Network. It's your boy Toe Tags, and as always, it's Wednesday night. You know what that means. We watching Boba Fett Ep2. We got Cap in the building. What's going on, Cap? How's everything with you going?
Good and bad. Bad part, I don't know if you can see it, but there you go. In that light, cracked my goddamn new phone
Jesus.
because this bitch is made out of slippery ass fucking material. But good because finally, and this isn't sponsored, but hey, Skittles, if you want to sponsor us, go right ahead.
Shit, I could be Marshawn Lynch.
They brought back the lime.
It's lime time.
Yep. I'm gonna be snacking on this throughout the fucking episode.
You did what?
Oh.
And both are appropriate. They took out the green apple, the bane of my existence ever since they put it in, and gave me back my childhood.
Word. But yeah, man, we're waiting on Show and Lay. Krill's not gonna be here tonight. He's handling some business. But while we wait for them, or at least Lay, let's talk about last week's episode.
Yo, so last week's episode was a good introduction, and it answered it. The whole thing for last week's episode was to answer the one question everybody had on their mind: how the fuck did he get out of being eaten by the fucking starlight, the Sarlacc?
True.
And that was a good way that they showed it, how he got out. And not only is it comic book accurate, but a funny thing, Patton Oswalt was in a TV show, I think Community or Parks and Rec or some shit like that, and he stood in front of a court, or not a courtroom, but you know how you go to like the municipal things, and there's the mayor and the other councilmen, and you sit in front of them on the podium,
like a city hall type shit.
Yeah, like that. And in this show, he went and he described almost word for word what that scene would be. He was like, yo, if they ever made a Boba Fett movie, this is exactly how it does it. Hand coming out of the thing, out of the sand, and everything he said is almost exactly what the fuck they did, which is hilarious. Because it was a character in a show.
That is hilarious, to be honest with you. But hey, man, we got how he survived that shit, and it has to be his armor, right? His armor, because that metal, as they described in Mandalorian, that metal's almost like vibranium.
Yeah. So from what I've read, and like comic book wise, the Vaskar armor prevented the like the acid from really burning him.
Yeah.
Because so he would have got digested slowly over the course of many years. But the stormtrooper that was in there with him didn't die because of the digestion. Because if you see, his armor was still intact and all that shit. He died from suffocation.
Okay.
Because all that shit in there crushed him and suffocated him to death.
And Boba did have a hard time breathing.
Yeah. He needed to take the oxygen out of the stormtrooper.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. And then he won his freedom by killing that big ass thing at the end of the episode. Do you think we're gonna have more flashbacks this episode, or is this episode gonna handle what's going on now?
I think it's gonna. I think this whole thing. So for it being titled The Book of Boba Fett, I think this whole thing is gonna tell the story of what's going forward, but also the story of where he came from. Because let's all be real here, he is a character with only like 30 minutes of fucking screen time.
This is true.
Like, he
Yeah,
doesn't have Jango Fett got more fucking screen time than he did.
this is true.
So I mean, they do. It is a necessity to go back and fill in a little bit of that gap. You know, like you were saying, how growing up you heard that he was a badass, but you never really seen he was a
Yeah,
badass. So now we get to see. It's gonna be weird because we're gonna get to see him already be that badass, but then why he needs to be that badass.
that's true. Yeah, and
It's
yeah,
almost it's almost as if we it's almost as if you watch John Wick 2. Because, like, all right, let's say John Wick never existed, but it
yeah.
started with the story of 2 and flashback to the story of 1. And like, oh, so he was out. Oh, and they did that, and that's why he's back. Cool. Now let's see him kill everybody. Like,
Yeah. But shit, man, John Wick is its own animal, and I hope they don't do John Wick 4 the same way they do Matrix 4. But
well, it's already been pushed back to 23. So
yeah, get as far away from the Matrix as you can. But yeah, it was true that like my man had 2 scenes in one movie, and he became the most popular fucking character in the history of fucking movies.
you know what it is. 1, he was mysterious and he looked cool. 2, he actually caught Han Solo. 3, I think Pro Wrestling Podcast brought it up the last time. The Star Wars Christmas special actually had an animated part with Boba Fett in it, and for the most part, that was like the best part of that whole entirely crappy ass debacle.
It's funny how Star Wars can do so many things that everyone hates, but it's still so fucking popular.
You know why? Because Star Wars is a thing that, like I said before, I would show you have to find something that connects you to it. And once you find the connection, like this, right? You can think whatever you want of Luke Skywalker in the original trilogy and the sequel trilogy.
Yeah,
But the minute anybody says, "Yo, did you see Luke show up in the fucking Mandalorian?" You're gonna be like, "That motherfucker was beast,"
that's
and
true.
boom. It don't matter what they did beforehand. You have something where you be like, "This is it. This is what I've been waiting."
That's true. Yeah.
Just like for me, until Ahsoka Tano came out, my favorite fucking Jedi ever, Qui-Gon Jinn. But what's Qui-Gon Jinn's problem? He was in, at the time, the shittiest Star Wars movie ever made. So I mean, it it has that with it where even if it's bad, they still do things right within it.
I can see that. Yeah, I can definitely see that. Shit. So yeah. So like I was saying yesterday, since these episodes are kind of short, most of the Disney Plus shows are short and sweet. We can do a mix of what's going on,
Oh,
like
So
we
what's
could
up,
do a
man?
mix. We could do a mix of like Boba Fett and Peacemaker, back to back.
Dude, so we're gonna have to look at it, huh?
What happened?
you think already started?
The 13th, I believe.
Yeah, yeah.
But we're gonna have to look at it because I think tonight's episode for Book of Boba Fett is 52 minutes.
Okay. But I mean,
Yeah.
this is still a 3-hour podcast, 3-hour show. So,
Yeah, true.
we could do one of the shows, do a review, go to the other show. Pro wrestling during last night when I mentioned it, he was saying to do Peacemaker first. Like, do you guys have a preference of which show to watch first if we do that?
I mean, we could do that in a sense of, something that's proven over something that's not. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Because we're essentially going to be watching Peacemaker from again. We've seen some of Boba Fett and The Mandalorian, and we've seen it. We're going to be like 3 episodes in, I guess, by the time that happens.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I mean, it would just be safer to just do Peacemaker first. So way if it sucks, we could just
Real quick. It's got it's lime.
And we can end it on a
First
good
taste
note.
test. Yeah, it's 1993 all over again. Yeah, because I don't know if you know this, but they put the lime Skittles back.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm.
And it's everything I've ever dreamed of.
It's a nostalgic. Don't got shit on this.
Word
to a little bit of advice for everybody listening. Do not become a fat kid. Because when lime Skittles is really like the greatest part of your day, there's something wrong with you.
maybe there's just something wrong with the world.
It's true.
You know, that's the problem. So like we was doing
you can look at it both. Either way, there's something you can look at in the right there.
That's true. Yeah. So we was doing a quick review of last week's episode, and we was talking about do you think this episode is going to be more towards the here and now timeline, or they're going to go back to more what happened?
I feel like because we got a lot of backstory, this one usually with Filoni is I noticed it with the Mandalorian. What the Filoni would do is he's like, "Yo, all right, it's a lot of story here." In the second episode, he's like, "All right, more action, more in the present moment." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kind of like more of right now. You know what I mean? So I feel like Filoni and Fab were real smart in balancing that out. And I know eventually one of these episodes is going to be filler. We know this.
Oh yeah.
You're going to have a filler episode, as long as I got a problem with a filler episode as long as it's entertaining. The shit drags. I'm like, then what's the point of it? But I feel like this one's going to have a little more now. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, he is essentially Jabba the Hutt, so we got to see how that works.
True.
You know what I mean?
And the mayor struck first.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We got to see who set the ninjas and shit like that to try. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
So a lot has to be figured out.
I cannot wait to see who the fuck this mayor is.
Me, same here. I want him to be somebody from lore, but I know he's gonna probably be brand new made up for the thing.
The only reason, excuse me, the only reason I wanted to be somebody from lore is because if it's not, I feel like collectively everybody watching is gonna be like that. Jamin Hansu in Guardians of the Galaxy. They're gonna be like, who? Who is this? Like,
yeah. And it's funny because here's ironic. I'm watching. I finished the Bad Batch, right? And they said that there's only one other genetic match because the little girl is a little girl named Omega. Just watch it. There's one more genetic perfect match, and his name is. They say something else, and they say Boba, but since they can't find him, she's the next perfect genetic match. You know what I mean? So I'm like, Boba, that sounds really familiar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It ends right into what I'm watching now, which is, like I said, I'm not the massive Star Wars kind of guy, but I can piece enough together to go, this belongs to that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
By the way, live action Bad Batch. It's not a bad idea. It could be done.
It's not, bro.
Can I just either I am Echo or Crosshair. I'll take either one. I'll take either one.
I hear you.
I think you got to be Crosshair.
Yeah, see, I'll take. I knew Crosshair because a cousin of mine's like, "Yo, you remind me of Crosshair." I was like, "I'll take it." Crosshair is perfect.
Yo, Cabs can be Echo, and then Toad can be I forget his name, but the big dude.
Wrecker. Yes, Wrecker.
It's funny. He has the easiest name out of everybody.
Yeah, right.
But then again, Toad can also be Tech. Because he knows all the, he knows all the ins out of these cameras and shit and mics. So I'm like,
Yeah.
Maybe a little hybrid.
But here's the thing, though. The one thing Cho doesn't have, at
His-
least on camera,
His hair.
is the smugness of Tech.
But you know, it's funny. I think with Tech is, it's not necessarily like he wants to be smug. It's just like he talks to people the way he talks to people. Like, yo, English, dude. This is the only way I know how to talk. Like, I don't know how to. I know how to talk tech savvy. I don't know how to talk any other way to people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
To be honest with you, if I start explaining shit to people, they're gonna be looking at me like, English, motherfucker,
Right.
do you speak it?
And that's whole thing with Tech. Tech, even with Echo, and Echo like a fellow like tech head, but he's still like, what? What you
Yeah.
say, bro? I mean, and everybody wants to be Hunter, but nobody has those locks.
This is
You gotta
true.
have the
is
Rambo
true.
locks and the bandana. By the way, that the lady in that place that they were working for a while, she had me dying with goggles, bandana, muscles, had me rolling with that shit. I was like, yeah, simple names.
I was thinking that show could be Tech because he does some crazy shit with his shit. He makes something that's not supposed to do it. Like, you know,
That one console he has does everything. I don't know what the fuck that is.
yeah.
He has everything with that one thing. That
Yep.
one iPad.
Yo, I'll tell you right now, if I was making live action, show's gonna be a fucking droid. And not one that speaks. He's boom beam boom bop boom bop beep.
Boom, weep. You're just gonna hear.
I'm gonna make grills and cabs, the two guys that chill in that girl's bar all the time, in the ladies' bar, Chib's bar.
Oh yeah.
Those two guys. Those guys are always in there. That was.
Were those the ones that wanted to fight Han Solo or Luke in the movies? I don't know.
No,
Your
they
face.
They were essentially like, how do I say it? They were like successors to them in a way. You know, it's like there's always two guys at a bar that chill together.
Yeah.
They're always there, and those are those guys. You know, it's kind of like a Cheers. It's like Norm and Cliff. They're always there. Like they don't have another life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I got off track.
Nah, shit.
I didn't realize how good of a show it was till I watched it. I was like, it's a really good show. You don't even notice it's animated until like you're knee deep into it.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what the shit I like most about like what Dave Filoni did is all the 3D animation and all that shit looks good. It looks crisp. It looks clean. But then when you look in the background, it looks like somebody just took a pencil and drew the line to separate a space or something. Like the way they mixed it and made it look, that's just fucking, that's geniusness.
That's the guy that George Lucas looks at and goes, he knows more about this shit than I do, and I created the thing.
Yeah.
He literally said, he goes, yo, I created this world. I don't know how the hell he knows more than I do.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
That's what happens when you actually care about something you produce.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You can see the love put into the first episode of Boba Fett and especially the Mandalorian, and then Justin Chokatana coming through with the actress and the way they did everything. I was like, I didn't know much about Chokatana until I saw some of Clone Wars, and I was like, all right, she's a dick. And all of a sudden, I'm like, I fucks with her.
Yeah, that's usually how. I think that's how they wrote her. Yo, Pro Wrestling
Yeah,
Podcast, no spoilers. He's talking about
spoilers for what?
No, the TBS Championship match is on right now, and it's great.
Oh, I can tell you who's going to win that one.
I can imagine.
I mean, after what happened with Big Swole,
Yeah.
they better not go that route, because if they do, everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, really?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, hold on. I know I'm not on the wrestling podcast,
Well, let's talk about it.
I'm gonna say some shit here. The one thing that caught me about Big Swole's comments is that they're not too, like, Tony Khan isn't too friendly to people who can't come up with their own shit. And I was like, but isn't that the point of you being a wrestler? Is for you to come up with your own shit?
Well, that's really the point of being in AEW, to have that freedom.
Yeah, it's like if he can't rock with you because he can't come up with nothing for you, and you can't come up with nothing for yourself, that's a problem on you. That's not like in the WWE where they just don't want to come up with shit for you.
That's
Yeah.
true.
That's the
I
only
can see
part
the
of her
fault in that.
statement where I was like, nah, I'm gonna call bullshit on that.
Yeah, but the thing is, that's the whole purpose of going to AEW is that it's been known, it's been beat to death that you have creative freedom there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, people will give you ideas, or you can ask a veteran like Jericho and Punk or whatever. But 9 out of 10, the shit is left on you. You will figure out your character. That's why I'm trying to figure out two things. One, how is Brian Cage not figure out his character? Now, and I'm a huge fan of Brian Cage since wrestling Lucha Underground. I'm like, yo, there's no way you shouldn't be. You're like Batista, but athletic.
Yo, I'm sorry. I think
yes.
certain people are just WWE types.
Products like you Staples, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, like Brian Cage, I think needs to go to a place where Vince would be like, "Oh, I love you. This is what you're doing," and then he'll thrive knowing where he's supposed to be. Because, like you said, he did great in Lucha Underground, but Lucha Underground, he was their character. He wasn't his character.
Yeah.
And he barely got on the mic. So when he gets on the mic, you just go, oh.
The one thing about
No.
Brian Cage is he has the charisma of the frog when people are watching him.
Yeah.
You know, like he can wrestle, he can go, but while he's doing all these moves, he just looks like if you're watching a gymnast practice.
Yeah.
You know, they're not putting the extra flair, they're just trying to get through the flip and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
He's John Morrison. He's John Morrison in the ring the way John Morrison is on the mic.
Yeah.
And it's funny, I get heat for this show all the time. I get people who are like, yo, John Morrison isn't that good on the mic, but he's passable.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like you're like, okay, I believe it, but you're not like, oh my God, his promos. Yo, that John Morrison promo from last week, you never say that. No one's ever said that. Ever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
You know what's crazy? When what me and Pro Wrestling Podcast was talking about yesterday on his thing about the Intercontinental title. The Intercontinental title was made for people like John Morrison.
absolutely.
Go,
Like tailor-made.
yeah, go do your thing in the ring and put on a fucking show and let Hogan sell this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. The funny thing is, I remember when Chris Benoit had it, and that's like, if there's a human being made for the Intercontinental title, it's Chris Benoit.
Oh yeah.
Because the dude he can wrestle from anywhere from 5 minutes to half an hour to an hour, and you're captivated because you're like, yo, why is he so angry? But it's a good match, no matter who's against. He makes them look good, or they make each other look good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're lucky, it'll be him, Jericho, or Angle. You know what I mean? Or Eddie, and you're like, okay, I'm getting some good shit here. You know, we're getting some WCW, ECW love coming across. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I agree. There's certain people that are like, I don't damn pigeonhole is a bad thing, but like they're built for a title. You know what I mean?
Yo, but you know something? That's not being at the Intercontinental level. That's not a bad thing. I mean,
It wasn't back in the day.
But even
It wasn't back now. It's hard. Yo, now I don't even know who the Intercontinental champion still is. Is it still
Shinsuke.
Nakamura?
It's supposed to be.
When the hell did he last defend that?
The day after I think he won the title, he defended it the next week, and that was it.
And he was supposed to defend it on day one, but they cut it short, right? They cut it out.
Sami Zayn was supposed to get the Intercontinental title shot, and magically it just became a shot whenever. They do that.
By the way, Sami Zayn is another guy that's a class.
Yeah.
He's fit for an IC guy.
Yeah, he is. To be honest with you, I see Sami Zayn as a $1 million man. A dude that can be a bad guy to the Intercontinental and the World Champion.
Mm-hmm. I can see that.
Especially nowadays.
It's funny because, like, we said it here before, and I've said it several times, like, Sammy knows wrestling more than most people, right?
Yeah.
But it's the way he presents it to people. Like, he you know what's funny? He's a good relation to it. He talks to people the way Tech talks to people.
True.
Like, he expects you to be on that level when you're like, my man, I don't understand you. This is how much wrestling Sammy and how smart Sammy is.
Yeah.
Like, Kevin Owens is the hunter. He's like, yo, I can talk to anybody in any way. But this dude is tech. So I'm like, yo, my man, how are you not understanding me? I don't know what the fuck you're saying, bro.
Yeah.
And that's how he rubs people the wrong way.
And yo, the craziest shit, Sami Zayn was like, you can ask me anything. And the guy asked him a stupid question. He goes, you could have asked me about AEW.
Yep.
And he said it on some, and I don't give a shit. Because what are they gonna do? They're already punishing me for being here. Like, they're already fucking me over.
Yeah. I mean, I'm out here on a chair in the middle of the ring instead of wrestling.
Yeah. Yo,
Come on.
Kenny pops up in the chat and he goes, why are we talking about wrestling? I need a recap of Boba Fett. Where's show? Cap, Happy New Year. You see, Kenny,
Right.
this is
Can
why.
I answer all this?
Go ahead.
1, Happy New Year to you too. 2, show's running the way show always does. 3, if you wanted a recap, you should have tuned in earlier because we did that. What was the fourth one?
Why are we talking about wrestling?
4, it's because I don't go on the wrestling podcast and I want to take a little time to put in my 2 cents. Any more questions?
Here we go.
The word has been spoken. You know what's funny? I was gonna say the same exact shit. I was gonna go that route. But I was gonna do it backwards.
But the funny part is, like, yo, the recap's on the top of the show. So
Yeah, we actually did recap last week's episode. Right now, we're just trying to give show as much time as we can. I figure in 2 minutes at 9:30 we'll start watching the shit because
okay.
I hit up show 3 times, no response. Krill said he's not gonna come tonight, so
Okay.
yeah. So at least Krill's response.
We're not gonna hear about nothing being phenomenal.
Yeah, this is true. This episode might not be phenomenal, but it might have good cinematography. Damn, you guys finished that fast? We recapped a half-hour show, bro.
Yeah, this really the episode
Yo,
finished that
yo,
fast.
if you watch the show, you realize there's not much to recap.
Yeah.
That show literally, that episode explains itself for the most part.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's pretty much letting you know how he survived in the Snorlax pit. That's what it's telling you.
Pretty much, yeah.
How did he live? Then after that,
The mayor.
yeah.
But are you?
The mayor's a disrespectful piece of shit apparently to Boba.
Yeah, that motherfucker's on some. I don't give a shit who you are. The fucking Jabba's dead, so now I got the big balls. I got the juice now. Unless
Yeah,
Kenny,
I got the juice.
word. Unless Kenny's talking
Pull up
about
the
this
bishop,
episode.
I got the juice.
Word. Because we ain't watched this episode yet. We about to watch it now.
Yeah.
Yo, fuck it. Yo, it's a. Oh, hey, show just hit me up. Let me see. About to log on. You see this nigga?
He heard the 2-minute warning and came in.
But I would prefer the 3-minute warning.
Did you just say
God rest soul
3
to
minutes?
both fellas. God rest soul to both fellas.
Word?
Those were very fast and nimble men.
Hell yeah.
Unnecessarily. That shit was wrong.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? No disrespect to any of the Samoan tag teams, but the 3-minute warning, my opinion, had to have been the greatest iteration of a Samoan head shrinker type monster fucking tag team. They came in, kicked ass, and left. Nothing else.
Mm-hmm. I was just like, yo, this is unreal how fast these guys are. And then they come off the top. It's not you know how some dudes do it and they're big and it's like they'll get no hang time.
Yeah.
It's like I'm looking at Jamal, or as we all know, we also know him as, as Umaga.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's too much hang time, bro. That's too much for a man that big.
For real.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Kenny, I'll give a countdown when I start the episode. Yeah. Kenny wants to watch it with us, so I'll give him a countdown when we.
Dude, that's why I always laugh when Becky Lynch falls from the top rope.
Right. You got a dude that's a solid 340 getting up there like Van Damme, almost like Rob Van Damme. You're like, how are you struggling?
Yo, Shotzi doesn't make it far enough for it to be considered a fall.
Yeah.
No, she just steps off the fucking rope.
She glitches off that shit.
I remember Toe was pointing out, I was like, she's not even diving. She's just like, falling forward.
Yeah, she's like,
it's like no vertical.
Yeah. her fucking butt cheeks hit the fucking turnbuckle when she jumps as far as she can. It's like, wait a
Meanwhile,
minute,
you got Montez Ford like 360 in the air to change direction. You're like, damn, you putting Van Damme to shame, brother.
yeah, man,
Yo,
he got some bungees.
I don't think truly that is possible. But I would believe if Montez Ford says he hit a Van Terminator from one side across to the other side.
Yeah,
Not
that
side
way,
to
yes,
side,
I
diagonal.
believe it.
He
I
had,
If he
believe
said
yeah.
he did it, I would believe him.
I believe it. Because you just see him like, especially when he goes from in the ring over the turnbuckle, goes over and lands on people. You're like, that's not right.
Yeah,
Now I understand why they want to push you. And he has a look, so that helps.
this is true. Yeah, but the thing I hate about the fucking splitting up the tag teams is like you gave no chance for the Street Profits to make a legacy.
Wait, they split him up?
They're talking about splitting them up.
No. I was gonna say I saw Raw. I didn't catch it.
No, but they're talking about splitting them up and having Montez Ford be the other guy that they waste time with the WWE title.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Now, if Big Swole, listen, I doubt that she would talk about it on the wrestling podcast. But a part of me right now just had the idea. I'm about to email her and be like, you want to talk about race and lack of diversity in wrestling? Let's talk about what they're doing in the WWE with these fucking champions. Because we can do it with the women's division and we can do it with the men's division. And when you compare AEW and WWE, you know, the scales of justice are tipped. AEW still has only been out for 3 years. You know, they need time for it to be. You know, it's not a serial killer unless he has multiple fucking kills. You know, one infraction. Let's give him time. When it becomes a pattern, then it's like, all right.
Mm-hmm.
Show, what's going on, Show? Welcome to the movie watchers.
Hey, good evening. How you doing?
Chilling like a villain on penicillin with a Mac 11. Just wait for 7. You already know how it is.
Holy shit! 7 was 2 hours ago.
Only to you.
Yeah. So apparently we have somebody in the chat who wants a recap of the first episode. So please, by all means,
Yes.
your recap.
Cap, that a great idea, Cap.
Yes.
I
Ooh, I can't wait.
appreciate you bringing me in right as I come in. Listen, had a couple of ships that broken apart. Wait a minute.
What's going on, LaFlaca?
It had a couple of those stormtroopers running around. I know they had
Hold on, let me look the same way Lade's looking because I think he found him.
I think they had a Mandalorian. I remember the
They were at my door.
Mandalorian.
They were at my door. So
Oh, okay, all right.
I'm like, did we watch the same episode?
No,
Yeah.
I
We
don't
watched
think
an episode of The Bad Batch.
probably yeah.
No, I think he watched Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah.
Ah!
He's watching
So
Stormtroopers.
he's talking about the Cylons then.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's what he's talking about.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah.
Damn, I just proved how much of a dork I am, and I love it. He's like, not Cylons? Not Cylons? No, okay.
Yo,
Did you see a guy named Starbuck in that show? And not the coffee place.
Nah.
Or a woman.
Or a woman.
Because now
Yes,
here's the
yes.
confusing part. Because Starbucks, the female version, is also in The Mandalorian.
hey,
Yes, she plays a character that she voiced in the Clone Wars.
Nice.
And the funny thing is, really looks like her. And then they
Yeah.
put Sasha Banks next to her.
Does she have expensive coffee?
We're literally talking about the same universe that you got wrong.
Okay. This is
yeah,
making sure.
yeah.
Now I understand even more. Thank
Word.
you.
It's okay. Yeah, stormtroopers and all that, and
Yeah.
ships broken apart. I'm with it.
Yeah.
don't
I didn't
remember-
see one ship, but I
Didn't the Mandalorian get captured or something? One of them got
Mhm.
captured.
All right. We're talking about Boba Fett, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Boba
you
Fett.
realize
He's a Mandalorian.
He is not a Mandalorian. He just
So why
stole
he got the same suit?
he stole his father stole that armor from a Mandalorian, and his DNA was some shit with the suit, and it was passed down to Boba. So the Mandalorian allowed him to keep it.
Bruh. And you just explained this shit to me now? We had this last week.
Yo, you didn't catch up on the Mandalorian, motherfucker? They showed this shit.
I was here with y'all.
We're not watching the Mandalorian. We're watching Boba Fett. You was watching the Mandalorian on your own.
Hold on. We talking about
Yo,
We talking about practice.
bruh.
yo, Allen Iverson, is this real or not?
Practice?
Yo, they're gonna show a recap before we watch the episode, so you'll get caught up. Show.
Thank you.
And yeah,
I need
Sure.
those. I
But I
usually
hope
need those.
nobody puts a bounty on you because I will pick it up right away.
yeah.
I'm gonna beat you to it.
Yeah.
Oh,
we're gonna be some Bane and his right hand woman now. So I'm like, we're getting that bounty.
Yo, yo, Lay, you would love playing Grand Theft Auto online because people set bounties on random people, and you could go kill people for like $5,000.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah.
Like Leo's just be saying.
I went to the
setting
casino
bounty.
to get a free spin. I came out the casino. Somebody put a bounty on you. I was like, for what? Like I'm on this game literally 6 minutes just to go to the casino, get my free shit, and leave.
Yo, you know what it is? Somebody watched the wrestling podcast and was like, "This motherfucker hates Cena."
Well,
Bounty.
yo, then he should have came to me like a man and got his ass kicked.
So you fight like a man.
Word.
Put that one down.
Yo, Kenny, just for you and everybody else watching on Disney Plus, we're gonna do the countdown now. I'm gonna press the play button on 3, 2, 1, play. All right. If you didn't press it when I press it, that's your problem. You guys can hear it?
See?
Yeah, we can
Yeah,
hear it.
yeah. The Mandalorian. See, I was right. They captured him. Look at that.
It's
Oh,
not
I'm
a
on point.
Mandalorian. It's not a Mandalorian.
I don't
He's
know
a
what
bounty
the fuck
hunter.
he is.
He's Boba Fett.
Okay, he's a
And
bounty
there's no
hunter.
broken ship.
Yeah.
I was hyped when I saw these Power Rangers.
Tell man, I'm gonna fuck him up when I see him.
Yo, I love how he said alive, but she went, "Well, you didn't say all of them."
Word.
Word.
She's right.
He only wants you alive. Everybody
Yeah.
else can die.
We only
I
need
mean,
one.
it's funny to tell a bounty hunter, keep him alive. I'm like, sometimes it doesn't matter for me. I
Yeah.
read those contracts pretty well. I'm on some dead or alive. I heard that.
So you wanted him dead.
Yeah. Once it says
When-
dead or
when
alive.
Mando says, I could bring you in warm or I could bring you in cold. It doesn't
Yep.
matter, son. I get paid regardless.
That's why I love
You bet.
RoboCop. Dead or alive, you're coming with me.
Better be specific. You need him alive or dead.
Word.
Shit.
Yo, show real quick. What's the name of that door that's opening?
Ain't that the shit from? No, never mind. I was gonna say, ain't that the shit from WCW when fucking Triple H had the tank
No, we didn't
and they
skip
was
the
going
intro.
down?
No, but I was gonna say that's the
Oh.
entrance. My
Okay.
yo, my man Ray, Rain
Yeah.
from Mortal Kombat,
That's
bro.
right. Mortal
Yeah.
Kombat, yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's Ermac. It's Ermac.
Ermac,
Ermac.
okay,
Oh,
Rain is the purple one.
okay. He's not gonna speak.
Oh,
He
I
no longer
like
needs
it.
his head. Beautiful. Oh, he did. Yo, did they make that sword on Forging Fire?
You probably did.
don't Lay got one of those?
I wish I did now.
This robot's an asshole.
That robot
Okay.
is from the Id crowd. Father.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, they still got it?
Was this a new one?
Oh, that motherfucker want to talk now though. You saw
Oh
his face?
shit. We about to crush this nigga.
No, there's a big ass animal there that eats the motherfuckers.
No, there's no way they got it.
Oh shit. They got the tigers from 300.
That's Han Solo looking at these motherfucker. Oh, this nigga said I don't like
Oh,
sandwiches without mayo.
My man went straight Takashi 69. You
got
heard?
him.
I know who did it.
Got him.
Ming Na Wayne is so sexy. Yo, bro, just call her Chung Lee.
Word.
No one knows her real name, but she is hot though.
Who's that? Big Food?
Nah, that's
Yeah.
Kenny. Bigfoot ain't gonna know
man.
this chick's name.
Hey.
Don't insult Bigfoot with knowing shit.
I knew they wouldn't have that shit in there, man. I was hoping though.
Hey man, they could get another one. He's fucking Jabba the Hutt now. Yo, I can't believe they got Tokar and Razor in this motherfucker.
And R2D2.
It's crazy how the cartoon, those snake looking motherfuckers look exactly the same. Oh, Raiden. You see the chick with the hat? Right in front of him.
I see you.
Yo, they're taking a lot of shit from Mortal Kombat. I dig it.
Word.
Or maybe the other way around.
Yeah.
True. This did come first.
Yeah.
Couple of twin Blancas. I see in the front.
Word.
Is that Sean Connery?
He wishes. It looks more like Gene Connery.
Word, little cousin. He don't even got the voice.
Yeah. Fuck you said?
Word.
Good.
Who the fuck is serendipitous?
Yeah. Stop these fucking
Slap the
words.
shit out of the word. Slap the shit out of him. You fam.
Word.
I'm
First,
Boba Fett.
yeah.
You disrespecting me.
I'd have walked in here on some. First off, he said you ain't shit.
Hold on.
All right.
Bang. Shot the fucking mayor in the face.
Well, that's the assassin.
Oh, so you admitted it? Choo-flew. Ass nigga. Oh, so you admitted it.
My man squinted at him.
Boba Fett got some balls. Man, speaking alien and English at the same time.
I think he has an interpret, like a machine that
Translator.
translates for him. Oh, Salma Hayek.
Who the fuck is that blue elephant?
He's part of the band.
Yo, that yellow chick could get it.
Mm-hmm. Pepsi, please. He take his mask off sometimes, but sometimes he don't. He confusing the shit out of me. Is this the same guy?
Yeah, well, we can talk about that afterwards because I don't know what you're referencing fully.
The guy without the helmet. Is he the same guy as the guy with the helmet?
Boba Fett?
Yeah, like,
Yo, what do you think? This is Clark Kent and Superman? You can't tell who they are?
oh man. Don't be taking your helmet out of nowhere. Let us know, B. Announce yourself.
Oh shit.
Oh shit!
Damn.
That motherfuckers is having a hard time carrying that shit.
Hey, bro, 2 Bigfoots.
They
Bubba who?
Siamese twins or they just fucking?
We got the
No,
real
but
Bubbas.
I think they're intertwined.
Alright.
Mmm. Uh-oh. Intertwined like Maleficent? Fuck you.
Oh shit, Goldar?
Oh shit.
Oh, shit.
They got a black Chewie up in this motherfucker?
Word. They've been searching for this fool in Animal Planet. Isn't this Bigfoot?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, shit. My man on the phone. Hello?
That's the woman?
Man, fuck you, sister. Man, fuck your fat ass sister.
She's actually quite thin.
Compared to you. Well, not you. I meant the brother.
For the job, but they're both thin.
Oh shit, they got their own
Yo,
van.
look at my man's face holding that shit. He's like, please help me.
Yo, that right there is the greatest acting you'll ever see. Since there's really nothing up there.
Yeah. Oh, he's like, later,
Man.
motherfucker. Yo, I don't know if that chick is from the L Word. I've never seen the L Word.
Yeah, she's yeah.
Which
That's
one? The yellow one or
Jennifer Beal,
the yellow one or the one
main
that
one.
runs the place?
the one that runs the place.
Okay.
She's also from Flashdance.
Okay.
That was an easy disagreement. Yo, this is my spot. No, it's not. This is my spot. All right.
You think it ends that simple?
Sleep lightly.
I mean, he's bugging. I would have took that rocket right to both of them. Called
He's
it a
one.
day.
He's
Shove
one
Like,
doing
yo,
the same
have
shit
double
I'm saying.
balls.
Yeah, shoved it right up there in Buck-2.
Word.
We're getting a badass fucking Wookiee.
Word.
Yeah, man. And that
Word.
Wookiee, I believe, is a bounty hunter too.
Okay.
Shit. My man going in the
You gotta
water.
remember,
Okay.
at the beginning, he has like Wookiee locks on his left shoulder pad. Like, yo, I've killed some of you people, son. I'm roll. That's how I roll. That's how he fucked up those troopers with that shit. He fucked them up in the Mandalorian. That shit was disrespectful, and I loved it.
Right.
Oh shit.
Bend your fucking knees and look at your opponent.
No, you're not, bitch.
Hold it like a man.
Like you trying to get somebody. This shit. Oh,
I can feel the vibration in this motherfucker. Look. See?
now you get another slap.
Yo,
Okay.
he got Mufasa's what's his name? The Rakifi stick from Lion King.
Rafiki.
Rafiki,
Yeah,
there
yeah.
you go.
I was thinking more Saba Simba.
You would need a shield for that one.
No, the classic Star Wars framework.
Like 2 shower heads.
Let me hit you in the head with that, bro.
Word.
Pop you in the head with that.
I'm gonna just reach over. Kink.
So his grip was too close.
Yeah. Now what?
Oh my.
Hell of a shot.
Oh shit.
We got food, baby.
Body wacky got loose.
Oh
What
shit!
the fuck was that?
The mama.
And nobody even looked.
No, that's the big shit from Mandalorian.
The shit that Baby Yoda picked up?
No, the big
No, that's the thing
dragon.
that was
worm
fucking over
shit.
that town.
Oh.
Yeah. That your guy from Justified was in. That he had his armor.
Oh,
Okay, okay. Oh, that's the shit he had to go inside to blow it up from the inside, right?
Yes.
All right.
he gonna
Oh,
do-
no, this shit shoots back.
Shit, that's not that. Oh shit.
That ain't a dragon, that's a train.
Yeah, but they use the same sound.
Yeah.
That's that Blubber and his sister. Yeah. What up, blood? Are they doing a drive-by on the train? Gangster.
They can't be stormtroopers. They actually hit something.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, we got on the one train. Pow, pow, pow.
See, and everybody thinks that the New York train system is tough.
Mhm.
Man. That motherfucker's like, what's your set? Play it. Blah, 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 blah.
You let about
Shit.
5 loose.
Word. Those
I
guns
killed
are
a
strong.
Buffalo.
They were one shot.
Word. Oh shit, they killed Chung Lee?
No. Chung Li ain't here. This is a flashback.
Okay.
Yep.
That's Kevin.
Straight patelitos.
That's the kid, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kenny, you didn't know the man, Boba Fett was a gangster? He living in the hood. Drive-bys every day, player. See, there go another
Oh
one.
shit, they doing it again.
Yep.
Get the guns. It's Santa Claus this time.
Oh wait, yo, could that be Mando?
Could be.
It could be. I think it could be Mando.
Yo, remember how we were like, how
Yeah,
the fuck did Chung Li escape?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
This could be that.
Yeah.
It could be.
Man, you ain't going nowhere.
I think right here he finds the girl, Chung Li.
Yeah.
Isn't her name Finnick in here?
That was the other bounty hunter. Yeah.
Man, fuck y'all date.
Bitch.
Word.
Yo, y'all in jail or in a restaurant, motherfucker? Oh, there you go. Suck dick, nigga. That's what he said.
Word. Your beer was delicious.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
You ever been electrocuted, motherfucker?
Oh shit. And Rodney King.
You remember back in the 21st century, they had a guy named Jason? I'm that motherfucker.
I stabbed that motherfucker 20 times. Man, get the shower out of here. Now I got my shower head. Y'all in trouble. Eek.
I just learned this technique. You ain't ready for this shit.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, spike of the shower head right to your balls. Got him. Who else wants some Debo?
They gonna pay for the damage in this drink.
Put it on the tab.
Your Honor, I'm done with this one.
Word. What up, Pootie? Appreciate you stopping by. If anybody likes music and likes reactions and explanations of rap music and rock music, hit up my man Pootie de Placid.
So I guess I was wrong. I guess that wasn't them.
Well, you never know because didn't it happen over a couple days?
How the fuck you stole four of them?
Oh, he just went to go steal the bikes.
You got a basketball?
Bravo. Hey, fool, who sent you?
Rip your set.
Hell yeah.
I know this nigga. He cool
False
people.
alarm. Or false alarm. That nigga Boba Fett again. Yo, I brought some Harley Davidson, son. Yo, what you doing on my bike, fam? What the fuck y'all did to my Harley?
These are scavengers. They take shit.
Oh, motherfuckers, how y'all gonna walk around when we got bikes? You Willie.
Woo! He's just gonna fucking take off.
Or he's gonna look back and take off forward. Chill.
Whoop.
I told you.
I said, stop touching shit, bro.
That one show.
Word.
Yep. Scraping the whole shit.
Oh,
Mr. Whole
ran
shit.
his ass over.
That's the way we got to talk to show.
Yeah, that's how Show does his reviews.
So y'all bring out a little light, little mirror.
Yo, he landed right. How did he jump off?
How did he fall?
Oh shit. I see how he's a gangster. I'm gonna find something that's as fast as that train. I'm gonna get those fools that shot at me.
Got him. There you go. Yeah.
Feel the rhythm. Feel the rhyme.
Once you get on that train, you shoot everybody with a gun. Tell them Boba
Word.
Fett sent you.
That's it. Oh, they gonna hang this nigga.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they practice Reiki.
Yeah.
Okay. It's supposed to be fall. Oh shit! Well, where's nice? Bling.
Oh.
Hey, this ain't some.
Ooh.
I taught you everything you know, not everything I know, motherfucker.
Word. Your bitch ass up.
Word. Yeah, apparently that shit don't run out of gas or power. But you can make shit sufficiently run on its own self. Like a Tesla,
Yeah.
I don't know why you got to charge it. You put one of those fucking big ass alternator that charges the battery while you're driving, because all it needs is rotational motion. But
They're
guys,
trying to figure that out.
Yeah. Who's worried about gas on a fucking desert planet?
it's
They're
true.
trying to put solar panels on the roof.
Yo, what are the crystals that they do the lightsabers with?
Kyber.
A kyber crystal could charge a fucking planet. right? Them shits have energy like nukes, right?
Yeah, but that you can't put that shit in there.
And put it in a Tesla.
That's like saying let's put a nuclear reactor or a fission reactor in a fucking Prius.
Hey, you never know. Save us guys.
Whereas sometimes you gotta react to fusion. Nah, this is a good spot. He can't shoot over the sand.
Now what,
Damn,
motherfuckers?
they just
Oh, they killed
how many
another one
buffaloes
of your
they got,
buffaloes.
son?
Now we got fucking bikes. Now
Me
what,
and them
motherfuckers?
boys. The biker
Someone to
boys.
talk about. Oh shit. Never mind.
Oh no.
We just closer for they could kill us. Never mind.
Oh my.
Bitch.
Yeah, that's about
They got
3
the ones
deaths
that can
too
shoot
late.
in the back. Oh shit.
Hey.
Well, you train for this shit your whole life.
Get your ass up.
My man out here looking like Vin Diesel and shit.
No, he's out there with his family.
Word.
Your bitch ass off here.
Okay.
So these people suck. They just breaking their bikes.
When they plan on taking the train, they don't need those bikes. Too fast, too boba out here and shit. Word.
Oh, what is
Prepare
it? A
for
hyper
long.
jump with a
Well,
fucking
it's too
train?
late for that. They already on the fucking train.
No, I'm saying the train's gonna jump to hyperspeed.
Yeah, I mean,
Prepare
shit.
for liftoff. I bet it. Oh shit! What the?
I was gonna say they pushed his
Oh,
ass right back out.
word. That's what I thought. He went in. This came right out. Real. He busted his ass.
Was good,
What you the hell
Arcade.
R2D2?
We watching episode 2. Oh no, my man Kaplooied him.
Oh shit! Sonic boom!
Word. Oh, that's where they get all the buffaloes from. Nah, I haven't seen the AEW yet, Arcade. Probably gonna watch it tomorrow doing work.
So don't fuck it up for it.
Yo, this motherfucker loves spinning shit.
Don't tell us John Cena came out or AEW.
Listen, motherfucker.
It's a stupid robot.
No, this motherfucker's out.
Fuck this.
Yeah, what did Leia say? Never underestimate a droid.
These fools about to go into the future at this speed. Yo,
It's all about leverage.
Yo, what the fuck is in this train? Did they?
pretty easy. Woody Allen and Wesley Snipes. The money train right here.
That's it.
Look at that. Blink. Money.
Mad separatus right there.
Man,
What they're all saying is your show's fault.
we did all this shit for Sniper.
What?
Oh, he's already sitting on his throne.
Now we can talk. Why y'all motherfuckers are shooting at me, fam?
Yeah, we just watching the movie and we're gonna do we just watching the show. We're gonna review after.
Hell yeah.
Are those pikes? They look like pikes. They're pikes.
Okay.
That's the spice is the main trait of pikes.
Okay. Oh, they got the spice from Dune. Nah, yeah, we ain't got no sound. Bro.
Oh, he has color.
Finally.
Ah,
Damn. I'm gonna spare your life. This is our train now. Fuck out of here.
Bing bong.
Oh, they took our shit.
this is like Mad
Oh,
Max.
my man said a word.
Water.
Fuck that. We taking our water.
Yeah.
We would die without our water train.
And that's my water train now.
No, it's not. We taking it with us. Complete.
What's CO2?
Carbon monoxide.
Mm.
Got him.
Oh shit.
And that's how we kill Boba Fett.
Oh, he's tripping on acid.
Yeah, my man said I didn't know you like to get wet.
That's like that little frog. If you lick it, you fucking lose your mind.
Word.
What's up, baby? Let me take you out
Yeah.
to dinner.
Yeah. Is the
And he
mirror the
happens when you chew
scarecrow
it so
from
too
Batman
long.
just show up?
Yeah, word. I feel you, RKH. Yeah, man. He is the Black Panther now.
Or I shall retreat. Have a good night, guys. Complete.
Yo, was that the kid from the original three? From the first three?
Yep.
Oh shit.
It was Luke. Motherfucker found the only tree in this desert.
Wait a minute. Confused. Where the hell were we? Where he?
Like this nigga came back.
It's
Oh
like a COVID test.
no, I think he went to go get this wood
Yeah,
to make
stick.
that fucking stick out of.
This shit ain't real.
That don't sound like a bad idea, RKH.
Yo, this is almost akin to how Jedi's have to find their own kyber crystals to make
Yeah.
their lightsaber.
Bless.
Thank you.
Welcome. That's the way I get dressed when I go to the gym.
I can see that.
You,
Same pose. Same
you have
pose.
Tuscan Raiders dressing you?
Yep.
Like,
Welcome to the dark side.
Lord Sidious, how do you plead? Looking good.
Now we just need to give you a Slipknot mask and it'd be fun.
Absolutely.
The Red Sea.
So, my man, you had that shit the whole time and you made no progress with it?
Word.
Why did I give it to you?
I was holding it so it wouldn't be lost.
Thanks. You're losing all this sand. That's not black.
Dude, you ever try to find a log in the sand? Like,
No, I don't have that problem. I live in New York.
you have 3 hours to take this wood and make a billet.
You said starts time now.
This round of competition
It's
It
in
is
your-
over.
but it's not in your signature style.
He made a ladder Damascus over here with this shit.
Oh, it's a Damascus for sure.
This shower head.
Look,
But I
they're
have no idea
forging
what
this
the fuck
shit.
we're talking about. I love the fact that show probably really lost what we're talking about.
Yep.
I am.
I knew it. He's making the shower head show.
I see.
But we're talking about Forge and Fire. You should give it a shot.
It's on Netflix.
Yeah.
Fortune Fire.
Yeah.
Forge and Fire, yeah.
I'll try it.
The guys making knives, they're called blacksmiths. And the funny thing is, almost none of them are black.
Yeah.
Huh?
I ain't gonna lie to you, if I gotta go with the one he made.
Yeah.
Shit is pure offense.
My man put like 7 inches of that fucking branch into the stick. The rest of it is fucking vibranium.
No, this is it. Did he learn the full kata?
He did Darth Vader. Now I am the master.
Word. Eba canebra nebra. Hey, ebra canebra nebra. Hey, hey.
Once again, show has no idea what we're talking about. I love it.
Word.
Nah.
He never
You
seen
You gotta
that
watch
movie.
you gotta watch Only the Strong.
He never seen it.
Well, there's a dance to it.
Oh, so it's the other side. Badanawe.
Bye,
Badanawe.
bye,
Badana.
bye. Well, you just
So the
made it your
Sith-
jam
The
business.
Sith would do the Kulebra one, and the Jedi's do the Banana way. That makes sense.
Chewbacca?
Okay.
We found out a lot.
Yeah. All right. This was a good episode. I hope next week we get more of the current time. Yo, I'm about
Gonna
to
jump right into the
I'm about to
review.
have fucking show do this beat over, and that's gonna be our entrance for the music.
Ba-doom, ba-doom, Barum, barum.
Ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum.
So do all of these go together? Like Boba Fett, the Mandalorian.
Yeah, they're
Like
in the
are these
same.
different stories?
They're in the same world. So when you finish season 2 of The Mandalorian, Boba Fett's in that, and when that ends, this begins. You know what I'm saying?
It's the sequel. The
No, this is like when the Punisher was in Daredevil, and then they just gave him his own season. It's like that.
If it's a continuation, it would be season 3 of The Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. I don't
So I'm
think
gonna
there's
tell
a
you right
scene.
now, the fucking what do you call it that I saw on GMA was apparently like an overall season shit because what I saw and who I thought I saw did not show up here.
All right. So that. All right. What y'all think about this episode compared to the first one?
I think this episode was better at establishing how easy it is for Boba to just come in and be like, "This is my shit now. This is how I'm ruling."
Yeah. My man said, "This is their territory. You owe them money, and we're taking the shit that's on this fucking train."
Yo, this has to be the first time that I can remember where there's a large scale attack and people were actually getting hit and dying.
For Star Wars, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Rogue One did it, but nobody was supposed to live at the end of Rogue One. That was the point of it. Like, here, I actually thought, I was like, yo, is Jabba gonna, I mean, Jabba, is Boba gonna get fucking clipped? Like,
I want to know who that badass motherfucker was that taught him how to fight. Cause that my man just ran up in the train and did some fucking unbuck shit on niggas.
Yeah.
yo, that
I'm
reminded me of like
sorry
the
about that
hallway
one,
scene
guy.
from Daredevil.
Huh?
So that reminded me of like the hallway scene in Daredevil,
Yep.
where you see him kick the shit out of some people, but some of it you don't see.
Yeah, when he goes into the rooms. I always
Yeah.
laugh at that part when he throws a microwave. He just throw a microwave at somebody said. I was like, that's good.
Yo, I'm gonna laugh if he if he thought that was something else. I mean, his radar sense ain't that good to be like, this is a microwave.
He just picked up whatever was in front of him. He said, this is good enough.
Fuck it, it's got the weight. Let's throw it in this nigga's face.
Yeah.
Show, what'd you think of this episode?
it was better than the first one because it was able to just go into action. We already knew who Bubba Fett was. They already had pointed out what he does. They basically explained him in the first one. Was able to give you a little bit of action. This one is straight action. He comes out, he's whipping ass. He ain't taking shit from the fucking Michelin man and his sister. So he ain't playing games. I like this episode. This episode was dope.
Yeah, it was.
A lot of action.
So like, what'd you think?
Yeah, same thing. I don't know. I was a fan of the Tuscan, their backstory. It's kind of crazy. And yeah, I figured it would do something like this, where it'd show how he gained their trust eventually. And so I was with it. Like where it's going.
Yeah,
Next step one need to focus on him actually being the Godfather, pretty much.
for real. Do you think that towards the end of the season they're gonna get the Tuscans to go help them fight the Huts?
Who knows? It could be.
It can lead to that.
Because it kind of seems like it's going in that direction. Because they're showing his relationship with them, and if he needs help, why wouldn't he call them? You know, they got machines now too.
This is true.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
that would be
sometimes
that would be an interesting to do a way to do it.
that would be interesting. But sometimes you gotta people are only supposed to help you at a certain part of the journey,
Mm-hmm.
and then you're supposed to leave them back.
I hear you.
I feel like him and the bounty hunter killing the huts by themselves would establish them more than it being somebody helping them. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
True, but in my gut feeling, I think that he's gonna kill the Huts like in the later part of the half of the season. So let's say if there's 8 episodes and like episode 5, he's gonna kill the Huts, and then he's gonna have to go after that dude with the fucking black saber, or like the fucking Republic or somebody's going after him. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like they're gonna bring that shit in.
I don't think they need to. For the most part, Tatooine has been,
It's on
the
the outer
Empire has
rims.
had people there, but it's been out of the reach or jurisdiction.
Yeah, that's where you see a lot of Mandos, and he's in the outer reach is literally that. The outer rim is you're on the outside of whatever the Republic owns. So it's like no man's land. You know what I mean? Or
Yeah,
the Empire or whatever. It's like whatever, so like you go out to the country. You're in the city, then you go to the country, like you're on your own, son. Good luck with that. You know how that works out for you?
yeah,
I hope they don't bring the Empire or whatever
Yeah.
is left here because Mando did it. Ahsoka
Mhm.
Tano's gonna have to do it if she's going after Admiral Thrawn.
Mhm.
So we need something that's outside of that.
yeah. But
Absolutely.
he's gonna find a baby Hut that has a connection to the Force.
Yo, I'm telling you right now. If this motherfucker finds a baby anything, I'm out. I'm out.
Yeah, it needs to be just him running that thing. You know what I'm saying? And people either trying to take over it, or somebody trying to challenge him or whatever. Just or he has to handle business in the town or something like you fucking up my peace, bro. You're bringing attention here, and I don't need it.
Yeah,
And then eventually killing the mayor because he's wild disrespectful.
word. And that fucking assistant. Get that
Yeah,
kill that fucking assistant, bro.
Yeah, I
He's
just don't
been
like his
he's been
face.
yeah he's been alive too long for
Yo.
yeah.
me.
You got to shout out to how Boba was like, "Yo, fuck that! I'm walking in there," and the man didn't flinch at all.
Nope.
Yeah,
He didn't
But
flinch
it
with the
was like
Huts either. He was on some your sister right. You should probably try to kill me, but it's not gonna happen.
it happened like Lay said though. The mayor was just some rando dude.
Yes, yeah. They're like, whatever. You might have a connection to somebody, but I don't see it right now.
that's true.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
Yep. The only other time I ever saw somebody or a race like that, there was definitely I think in the Clone Wars or Rebels had some. I think Rebels, and then in the last ones, the Rise of Skywalker, he was in
Oh, okay.
the. He was helping out with the Millennium Falcon.
Oh, okay. Like I'm looking at it, I'm like, I'm trying to remember, do I see anything like it? I have it. You know?
Yo, there's a thing that I watch on YouTube. It's called it's called the Movie Trivia Schmodown. Right? It's a movie trivia show, kind of mixed with like wrestling and sports and all that shit.
Mhm.
They have a separate division for Star Wars.
Wow.
Yeah, I watch everything they do.
Yeah.
Watching a Star Wars match is you come to the realization that we are all show. That none of us are Star Wars fans because they asked a question and I didn't even understand the fucking question, let alone know what the answer is.
Yeah, at one point with some subject, you are a rookie. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna sit back and go, "I'm sorry. I thought I knew this. I was wrong.
Yeah.
For
I
real.
want to apologize for claiming to know this."
Dude,
Which
it made me question if I even knew who Luke Skywalker is.
I
So
mean,
I thought he was this. Clearly, I was wrong. That's when you have to like. That's when you have to read the books and really get into that shit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, because if you watch the movies, you get a different idea of who Luke Skywalker is. Because until those last three in Rogue One, I mean Mandalorian, it's kind of one of those. Are you sure we're talking about the same guy?
Yo,
'Cause I don't know. I don't think so.
dude, just to give you an idea of what the Schmodown thing is, they will sit there and be like, in episode 2 of the Book of Boba Fett, what was the designation of the train that Boba Fett stopped with the Tusken Raiders? And motherfuckers would know it. And we just watched it. There was no designation that I saw.
I would have been
Designation
on some.
12.
I would have been on some stop train.
No,
That's all I
yeah.
know.
No, but that was designation 12, Bing Bong.
Mhm.
From Thailand, Agent Zero, Battalion Platoon.
42nd
Might be it. Who
Street, Times
knows?
Square.
Yeah. But yo, am I the only one that felt like he should have just walked in the mayor's office and shot him in the face? Wow.
Yeah.
Now, which
Instead
one of
of
y'all
the assassin.
motherfuckers got my tribute?
Instead
know
of the assassin, bro, when he asked,
Word.
he was like, "Yo, did you send this assassin after me?" He said, "Yeah," and then they shot the assassin. Nah, he should have shot the mayor. You sent somebody after me? Yeah, clink.
Word.
All right, good
Surprise,
looking.
surprise, motherfucker.
No, so everything you said was wrong in that, but all right.
That's what I remember. I remember he said something, and then the assassin got killed.
Yeah, the mayor's guy shot the assassin. Then the mayor was like, "Oh, this is from a fucking clan that's not supposed to operate out here because
Mm.
they work with the Huts,
So they
The
gave him
Huts,
the
the
big
Huts are
slug
related to the
motherfuckers."
blobs.
the Huts are the blobs.
Oh, okay. I thought they were. They
Yeah,
said they were taking over for Jabba.
Well, Jabba is a Hut. Jabba the Hut. And they're Huts. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's like Chewie is
That's
a Wookiee.
that's their brother, basically.
No, it's
cousin.
his race. Oh wait, no. I don't know if you were
Those
talking
two are
about
his cousins.
I
The
don't know.
blob.
I thought you were still talking about Jabba.
I am talking about
I
Jabba.
thought you were talking about Chewbacca, and and the black one. It was like, nah, they're just the same race. I don't think he's related to Chewie.
Nah.
Yo, so what the fuck was with that question that you had? Were you serious? You couldn't tell Boba when he had his mask on and off?
I was just fucking with you.
Oh,
Alright.
because I was asking, like, are you saying is that the stunt man in the mask, or
Nah. I just didn't see when he took off the mask. So I know. Never mind. I was just being show. I know what Bubba looked like without the mask.
but you don't know
I
what he looks
know
like with the mask?
exactly. How do I know that's you?
Word.
See, you see, told speak show.
That's right.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
why
I don't
his
know what I don't know what Boba Fett looks like either. Never heard of that character, Boba Fett.
Head
yeah,
Bubba.
that's
Boba Fett,
no, you don't know.
not
You
Bubba.
don't know Bubba?
You
He's
don't
the
know
one
Bubba?
that goes there with the little guitar.
Oh, little
Banjo?
banjo.
Yeah.
Little banjo comes up.
Bing, 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 bing.
Kind of delivering shit are you watching?
Well,
Is it?
at this point, show could be watching anything.
Exactly. Do they have a movie coming out since they dropping a few Star Wars
Nope.
stuff?
No, they're just taking the liberties to making TV shows because
Okay.
they're not gonna spend hundreds of millions of dollars making a Boba Fett show, movie. And
Dude, to
then
be honest, I think his character specifically works better long form.
no, yeah,
Mhm.
a lot of them do because like Ahsoka Tano, that right there could be a fucking TV show. But if you do make movies, I want to see her in the movie.
Yeah, no. So the first movie that they're supposed to be working on was Rogue Squadron, but
Okay.
Yeah.
there's all of a sudden now creative differences
Mm-hmm.
between Kathleen Kennedy and the
Well,
director, Patty Jenkins.
well, you know what it is? They really want to make the Star Wars now that the Skywalker's dead.
Yo,
That's
I
the,
want
that's the movie they want to make, but they can't bring Ray back because, you know, breaking news, spoiler alert, she's a woman, and apparently Star Wars fans don't like women unless they're dressed up, in a futuristic bikini and tied by the neck to a hut.
Unless she's Princess Leia.
Yeah, that's the only women that we like in this Star Wars lore. Because God forbid she uses the Force to jump over a plane that's riding on the ground. You heard about that shit, Lay? The big beef with that she backflipped over the plane while it was trying to run her over?
Really, that was the thing.
Yeah, in the last movie. Apparently that was, oh my God, women can't jump.
no, a couple of reviews made a mention of how she just flipped over the fucking thing. When I was like, but did you not watch the training? Because she flipped in the training, and it's not out of the realm of possibility that you would learn defensive dodging fucking maneuvers.
Yo, if you could dodge a plane, you can dodge a ball.
I like it.
Word, and see, but they didn't show that in dodgeball, so yeah, a
Now,
woman can't make that up.
I want to know why, or I want to know how you have creative differences when you turn around and go, Patty Jenkins is the daughter of a fucking fighter pilot. She's been in planes. She flies planes. She knows aerial tactics. She's making this movie. We picked her specifically for this movie. And then they're like, but don't make the movie our way. Like, no, don't tell me all of her credentials and why you hired her, and then tell her that there's creative differences.
Well, you know what it is. She's hard to work with in the budget, so they gotta cut her. Listen, if they do, yeah, if they do that, then we know. Word, we know Disney's gonna buy WWE if they do that shit. I'm calling it now.
Fucking idiots.
Yeah, man. We'll talk about those cuts tomorrow, but
I saw that. More cuts.
That shit was stupid. That was the fact that people get so pissed off that a woman's doing this is what's boggling my mind. Because what are they gonna say when Ahsoka Tano has a TV show and she uses the Force?
Yo, I'm telling you right now, man. One of the FedEx dudes, when Force Awakens came out, we both were like, "Yo, Star Wars is back." That was a little too reminiscent of A New Hope, but that the movie was fucking good and all this shit. And then the second that Rian Johnson made his movie, and we all know my problems with that movie, but the second he made it, this motherfucker came in and was like, "Well, see, the movie sucks. That's what happens when you get woke and you put a female." I'm like, "What the fuck? The female was in the lead the last movie, and you want to say shit." Now all of a sudden it's go woke, go broke. Like what, motherfucker? There's two groups. Fuck all the. I'm talking in general, so nobody at me in the fucking comments.
Fuck you at me.
There's two people in this world. You're either born with a penis or born with a vagina. So since it's a 50-50 split, one of them is gonna do some shit at some time. It can't all be just one side. The other side has to do some shit at some point. Otherwise, I'm gonna start turning around going, "Hey, was your mom a badass? Was your mom cool? Cause your family's fucking stupid because you were woke. You let your mom do shit. Like, what the fuck is going on now?"
No, yeah. That shit, none of that shit makes sense. It's like we've had badass female leads before. Why can't you have them now?
Yeah,
Bro.
Alien, Ripley.
That's what I'm saying. Yo, Ripley's my number one of all time. I'm like, one, just straight. She was literally there. Like when she came back in Aliens and she did her thing, I was like, she's more badass than these Marines right now at this point, the Colonial Marines. You know what I'm saying? She put two guns together and went to work.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because
But no.
because today's society, everybody wants to be equal, but they only want to be equal when it's convenient. They want the equality of convenience. You know, that's what it
I want
is.
to argue that, but you can't. You know what I mean?
When you deal with stupid, you got to be prepared to be stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to fight fire with fire. And when you speak their language, it sounds like that. That's why Show left, because he knows that he's about to fucking
Yeah.
he's about to fall into that there. But I'm telling you,
Well,
it's
he was
stupid.
actually falling asleep at that point.
Yeah. That's why he thought this was good, because the Mandalorian showed up and killed the Fett and
stormtroopers
yeah.
with the broken ship. I was like, what ship?
Yeah, and
What?
they finally killed the hot dog vendor.
Yeah. I'm like, what ship are you talking? What? So I'm so happy Show was here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I queued it up, but I didn't think it was gonna go that way.
That's the only way I saw it going. I didn't think I was gonna get any coherent out of that.
I guess with Show, it's truly sic vic pacem parabellum. Just if you want peace, prepare for war with him.
Absolutely correct.
Yo, stupidity is the real pandemic that we're in right now.
Yeah.
That's the pandemic. You make vaccines for that and boosters for that, I'm down. Mandate that shit.
I got a bunch of people that I would love to line up for that.
Oh yeah.
And the funny thing is it's not lack of intelligence, it's just a lack of common sense.
Oh, yo, go to any elevator bay, stand in the lobby, and you'll find dozens of them. They're like schools of fish just standing at the elevator. Is this elevator going up? I don't know. The big ass arrow that just lit up, I don't know if that means anything. It also says going up. What floor are we on? Second floor. How do I get out of here? Exit on this level. What does that mean? It means stick it up your ass. I don't know what to fucking tell you. Get the fuck out of the elevator and wait for another one I'm not in. Please.
Yo, I really want to bring this up in the next fucking council meeting that humanity goes to. If we could change the meaning of literally to include the definition of figuratively, we have to now change the word common sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Because if we can prove that it's not common, we can't keep calling it that.
You know what's funny? I'll never forget this man. His name is John Font. I used to work at Toyota. He was the OG at the shop, and at one point, my mentor that I got assigned in school was working on a engine, and he couldn't help me out, so I was working with this man, and he told me common sense is learned, and if people don't teach you common sense, you can't have it. And I was like, you know what? That's absolutely right, because everybody thinks people were born out of the womb having this common sense. It's not as common as you would think.
Not at all. Not at all. Not even close. You know what I'm saying? Simple directions, man. Yeah, just when you get to the end of this hallway, hang a right. Right or left? There's
Left.
only one way you can hang, bro. Hang a right. If you keep going, you're gonna see there's a wall on your left.
Yeah.
So logically, you go to your right. So right or left? I'm sorry, what? You want right? I'll just walk you. I'm not doing anything right now. I'll just show you.
Dude,
I get a lot of that.
Oh yeah.
I get phone calls with the family members or people are like, yo, I asked for the supervisor. She's not picking up. Get me the supervisor. So I go, okay, hold on a minute. Put them on hold. Page the supervisor. They hang up. Right? They call me back. Yell at me. I asked you to get me the supervisor. You put me on hold. Like, yeah, no shit. You want the supervisor. She didn't pick up. I therefore have to go find her to put her on the phone. I can't find her if you're talking to me.
See, you should have said. You're absolutely right. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna put you on hold and put him on hold again.
No,
And we're
I
gonna
that
do
all
this.
the time.
We're gonna do this cycle now. Now you are no longer getting the supervisor. You're getting this.
Now you're gonna get Dumont. I've come to bargain. You're
Yes.
gonna get that until you
Yes.
understand where I'm coming
No.
from.
Yes.
Yo,
You
We're
got
gonna-
yourself a nigga now.
Yeah, exactly. 2 points
yo,
for
what
you,
I
show.
normally do is we have the hold function holds for about a minute, but the elongated hold holds for 5 minutes. So anytime I get that shit, I put them on the elongated hold. Time it out and like, all right, there's 2 minutes left. Now I paid for somebody.
Yeah.
Does your phone have the stupid music? Thank you for being a friend.
I honestly have no idea what the fuck that
First
phone
of all,
does.
First of all, if it has that song, I got no problem with no hold. Love that theme. I love that theme. Okay, anything from the '80s, almost anything, I'm like, yo, I'll listen to that. But if you give me that elevator music,
Yeah.
or that one that's just like is a really racist guitar theme, and I'm like,
Yo,
that shit.
yo.
I'm like, yo,
Do you remember watching the WWE pay-per-views and like before it starts they always have that Christian rock song playing and it just has like the pink it has the pink fucking like my whole music at my job is the beat to that shit.
oh my god.
And there be times I'm like take this shit off and let me assume that I'm waiting for somebody. I was on the phone with somebody and I told him, I said, listen, either I'm fired or you people don't like me. But when I sign into the website to try to get my information, it says access denied. And that guy goes, I was like, listen, I don't expect you to have the answers. You could look shit up. I'll give you the time to look shit up. Right. So he tells me something. And we end the phone call, and I'm like, okay. And he said something, like, all right, have a good one. And they didn't respond, but they never hung up. So I'm literally there for like 30 seconds ago. Did you want me to hang up, or is something happening right now? And he goes, no, you can hang up. I said, so why the fuck didn't you hang up?
In case you needed to say something.
Yeah, like. This isn't one of you hang up first. I was on some bye and you never responded. So I'm on some, was I supposed to wait for something? Are you helping me more and I didn't know?
Yo,
Work with me here.
When I was younger, my thing would be that I would never hang up first, right?
Yeah.
Now I think I was 22 years old for some reason. It was like you would not get by, or I talk to you later. I just and I remember somebody's like, yo, were you mad at me? He goes, nah, man, I just don't want to get into that awkward phase of you can hang up, I'll do it, don't worry about it. I'll do the bad guy.
Conversation over.
We're both off the phone.
Yo, I do that.
Right, I got it.
Word.
I do that all the time. People try to tell me their whole life story, and they're like, I want to talk to, and the minute I hear who they want to talk to, I transfer.
Fuck your
In the
life.
middle of them talking to me, I just transfer it out. No, yo, you might think it's rude and all that, but in all actuality, telling me your
Fuck
story
your life
does nothing to help you and prolongs you getting the help you need.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All I need to know is who you need to talk to. That's
Yeah.
it. I don't need to know why. I don't need to know what happened before and after.
That's like when people call up for a package. And like they're telling me, oh, so it was sent here and it was supposed to go there and they said this, and I said, yo, listen, I don't need to know the journey it went on. I just need to know the tracking number.
That shit is
I
funny.
can figure that out where it's at with the tracking number.
I'm here to find it.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah, it was like, oh, so I ordered it on Thursday and it said it was delivered on Friday, but Bob signed for it and Bob's your uncle, but you don't work for the mailroom. And then it said they gave it to Smart Post and a dumb person picked it up. And now I don't know where it's at and I needed it and it was supposed to be here the 27th of last month. What? Do you have the tracking number? No. How did you know where this shit went if you don't have the tracking number? Like, are you a fucking Jedi and you can read minds? Because you know the story, the origin of this fucking movie. You just don't know. You don't know the tracking number.
No.
You don't know the information.
Yeah, well, this happened and that happened. I got it for this reason. First of all, 9 out of 10 times, if you tell me exactly what the package is, I know what you got it for. I don't care. Let's get to the origin. Let's get to the gist of it. What the fuck is the tracking number? And then I could be done with you.
Yep.
I can literally not talk to you until probably 2 weeks, where you're gonna do the same shit to me again in the same way.
Oh yeah.
Because apparently that shit happens. Yo, people do the exact same thing, and you just sit there and go, "We did this 2 weeks ago."
Yeah.
You realize that we went through this whole motions 2 weeks ago. We did the exact same dance. I get to see what parents all the time is like, will you guys be open next week? Absolutely, unless your email is told different. We're gonna be open. Are you sure? Nina, you want to talk to this lady?
Because apparently
No,
I don't speak
I am
stupid.
literally giving you the simplest answer. Yes, we are. If anything changes, you will get an email or a phone call. Are you sure? You want to talk to? You want to do this? I'm just gonna go sit back there and watch something that's not gonna annoy the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Yo, it's like, why would I lie to you? What do I get out of lying to you?
Right?
What do I do? Because you're gonna come back here and be like, "Oh, he lied to me." Or, "Oh, wait, that wasn't the truth." I'm gonna have to talk to you again. I'm trying to avoid that whole process.
I don't
This
like
right
you.
here, this part here, is disrespectful to my intelligence. I gotta sit here and waste my time talking to you when I could be doing something way more either entertaining or productive, or might possibly both. You know what I'm saying? You don't understand. It's like, yo, like I talk to that sometimes, like people talking, I go, yo, how have you lived this long? And how have you made it this far? Really honestly, dude. Like, tell me.
Question
What
of
is
the
your
year.
secret? You know what I'm saying? How has somebody not shot you in the face for just being dumb?
Yo, when I encountered that shit at my job, I literally turn around and say something, and they're like, "Are you sure?" I just go, "As far as I know." As far as I know, this is the case. Dude, I love when people turn around and go, "Hey, I want to speak to the lady in this office." I'm like, "Oh, all right, Susan." And they're like, "No." All right, who? Rebecca. I'm like, there's no Rebecca here. I spoke to her last week. I'm like, so then you spoke to Susan then, because there's no Rebecca here. And they're like, yo, they go, no. So I transfer them anyway because this is redundant. Then they call me back and go, oh, thank you. It was Susan the whole time.
No shit.
Yo,
There's only one person.
I'm guessing you just really like the name Rebecca.
probably.
This is what's happening right here. You just
I'm gonna
really like the
transfer
name
you to
Rebecca,
Susan.
and
You
you
ask
didn't want to
her
let
for
it go
Rebecca.
because you were wrong. That's another thing. When someone's wrong and they know they're wrong and you know they're wrong, be like, all right, listen, you want to do this? I'll bite too. We're gonna do this all day. You're absolutely wrong. Nobody here is named Xavier. There's a gentleman here named Isaiah. I don't know who the fuck Xavier is.
Yeah.
But sure, he works here. I'm like, listen to me, lady. I work here. Damn near. I'm here for almost 6 days a week sometimes. There is no one here named Xavier. Not even the kids that come to this program.
Yeah.
So
nobody even
you
reads
are
X-Men
in
comics in here.
You're in the wrong place. There's another community center adjacent from here. What does that mean? You're right. I apologize for being a complete ass. Literally, you're gonna see the same scaffolding right across the courtyard. On the other side, there's another one. Maybe Xavier works there. Are you sure? I'm gonna close the door now. We're done.
Yeah. I
I'm
love
saying,
when
and she came back and
motherfuckers.
complained. I was like, let her complain. There's nobody here that name, and her kid doesn't come to this program. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, listen, I'm gonna close the door now because at this point we've been doing this for like a minute and a half. That's too long.
Yeah. I love when motherfuckers try to tell you your job.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
It's great.
Like, no, that's not what we do. Oh no, yeah, they did it. I was like, okay, you're right, and just hang up. I told my boss, I was like, I'm gonna start being a dickhead to people, and she goes, so nothing's gonna change? Like, when were you not a dickhead to people? I was like, well, yeah, I always thought I was a nice guy. Apparently, I'm a fucking dickhead. But it's gonna get worse now.
I love when people have no clue what they're talking about, but
yeah.
tell you you're the one who's wrong.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
Like, what the fuck you mean I'm wrong?
You're coming here with little to no information but most importantly, it's not accurate at all. The little you do have is way off in here. And I'm like, listen, this is why I'm inside, and you're here asking me questions because I'm in here because I know the things in here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, I understand it. Yeah. So what can I help you with? We don't have there's no way, there's no Samantha here. Trust me. Are you sure? Just back down. Well, I asked him if there was Samantha here. Nobody here named Samantha that works here. That's what I said, by the way. I said the exact same thing.
Yeah.
And she asked me if I was short. So I just closed the door.
Yo, you know what's crazy? When Show first started coming to my job to deliver, they thought his name was Mike, and he goes, "Yeah,
Hell
you
yeah.
can call me Mike."
No problem.
And when they found out his real name, like, why you said I could call you Mike? Because when you complain about Mike, there ain't no Mike in the fucking system, so they
Hell
gonna
no.
think you stupid.
Word.
That's a good way of doing it.
Yeah.
Calling the report Mike. All right.
Go ahead.
Go
Who
ahead.
the fuck is Mike?
Yeah. Who the fuck is Mike?
Oh.
Dude, he always has shades on. He always has a hat on. I go, like 100% of the people on this planet have a hat on. What the fuck are you talking
Yeah.
about, bro? You know, Mike with the beard. Oh, that's good. That's the
Yeah.
Mike with the beard.
I'm mad they told
Arrow
her.
down
too.
now.
Like, yo, his name is not Mike. His name is Manny. Yo, who the fuck told her?
He said, listen, he
Who fucked
called
my
me
shit
that.
up?
He called me that. I just never corrected him. I didn't say he was wrong, but I didn't say it wasn't my name. It was like, yo, if you're so about me being Mike, then I'm Mike.
That's it.
Like if everything in your heart and you, all your fiber and all makes you up, like, yo, he's Mike. Cool.
Bro, I was
When I
Mike
answered
as
you-
somebody else was calling me Manny. Everybody else in the office would call me Manny. And she would call me Mike. So I'm like,
Well, I guess you
obviously
feel
she
that
don't like
I'm
the
a
other
Mike.
name.
I'm a Mike.
I picked up the phone once and I said, "Good morning, Marilyn Vincent speaking." She goes, "Hey Richard, how you doing?" I said, "I'm doing perfectly fine. How are you doing?"
Yeah, that's me. That's how I
I'm
like
like,
it.
all right, I guess I'm fucking Richard.
Yeah,
If
I'll
you're
play
too
the
stupid
game
to, if
quickly.
you're too stupid to hear what the fuck I just said, I'm not gonna waste my time repeating it. Go ahead, honey. What you want? We living in your world now.
dude. To you guys, I'm Cap. You know, that's my whole character shit, whatever. I shit you not, one of the fucking social workers, ever since she started, and even to this day, even though she knows the correction now, she picks up the phone. Alfred, I need something. And I feel like just for, I know she doesn't know the comic, so I don't know where she got the name Alfred from, but I just want to be like, should I ring the bat signal?
British accent. How can I help you, ma'am?
But
Yeah,
Shall
just
I
be like,
ring
okay,
Master
Master
Dick?
Wayne,
Shall I ring Master Dick for you?
That's the way.
I mean, really,
Master Dick is better.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. He'd be like, shall I ring Master Dick for you? Excuse me? Master Dick. Dick as in Richard.
Richard.
What are you talking about? I'm over here trying to help you out, lady.
you should have
My
seen
name Alfred, by the way.
when she found out. She literally came to the desk and was like, "You've been letting me call you Alfred this whole time, and your name is Victor." And I was like, "It doesn't make a difference. I answered to whatever the hell you want to say." She's like,
Alright,
"No,
I
I
know
gotta
you're
call you
talking to
Victor." I
me.
was like, "Okay." Today, she picks up the phone. Alfred, I need something, and then she goes to herself. Why do I keep calling you Alfred?
Like, yo, there's somebody in your life that looks like this man that is Alfred.
You must
You
really
need to
love
figure
this
that shit out,
Alfred.
lady. You're the problem, lady. You're the problem, lady.
Yo,
The whole way through.
you know what you should do is you should be like, hold on, give me 1 second, let me get Alfred on the line for you, and just hang up.
Or Alfred is not here.
This is how you get in contact with Alfred.
Yeah.
He said, did you hang up? There's no Alfred. I can't connect you with somebody that's not here.
I tried looking for him.
Saying,
Yo, what's funny is the amount of people that call me Vincent at the job.
Yo, they don't know I have a brother. They call me Victor, and
Yeah.
I'm looking at them like, fuck you.
Yeah, I do the
They
same
hate
shit. I'm like,
that
yo,
shit.
what the fuck about me looks like a Vincent? Like,
well, you also look like an Alfred, so don't say anything.
Yeah,
right?
that's true.
And I mean, Show looks like a Mike. I remember somebody once called me Lance, and I was like,
yo, you
I
do
said,
have
"Just
that boy
pick
band.
any
look.
name with an L in it and just throw it at me? Is that what you just did? Like, yo, I know his name starts with an L. Lance.
Yo, Late, tell
No,
the
that's
truth.
not even close. What is Lance?
I know when you get a text message that fallout, like that nuclear fallout signal goes off, but tell the truth. When your phone rings, it says bye, bye, bye.
Absolutely.
Lance.
And at the end of my call, there's Bass.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I'm like, one was Lance and somebody else called me Sean. Sean was. I was like,
I'll be Sean from today.
so he calls me Leo, right? And you call me Sean. Do you see the difference there?
One has more letters.
That's what I was thinking. They called me Manny, and you pulled up and said Mike. But I ain't gonna lie. She's not the only one. I got a couple of groups that I know where they calling me from by the name. When I used to hear Mike, I knew it was from the mailroom. I'm like,
Yeah.
there's only one person that calls me Mike. There's somebody else that calls me Kenny. I already know who the fuck that is. Kenny, that's from the fucking security booth. Yo, you got certain people that fuck your name up that you know exactly where they from. Yo, Tito,
Yeah.
you already know that's the principal.
Yo, I go to the Starbucks almost every day with Krills, and they know his name by heart, and they keep like some of them know my name. Other ones are like, yo, I know you by your face, but what's your name? Like, I don't know your name. I said, good. I was like, good. I don't want. If you know it, you know it. It's not important. Just put it under his name, and I'll just pick it up. I know what I ordered.
It's better than Vixen.
That's true. That's true. Yo, I swear to God, that's got to be the fucking worst wing stop I've ever seen in my life, bro. Like, the manager there got his pants hanging from his ass, tattoos looking like Takashi coming out the shit. And I'm sitting there like, I told her my name 4 times. And Vixen.
Fuck it.
Okay.
Surprised you can spell it.
I didn't have the hiccups when I fucking told you my name. And I've been saying my name for 33 years, so I know how to pronounce it. So there's a disconnect here. And the funny thing was, not only did she get my name wrong, but she got my order wrong too.
Yeah.
Fucking
Well, I
bitch.
mean, listen. The way I see it is, if your name is wrong, then everything else is gonna fail after that.
Yeah.
Like you're going downhill after that.
There's no
Dude,
hope.
I guarantee you, if you do a further investigation, the next ticket was Donner, then it was Blitzen,
Oh,
then it was
absolutely.
Cupid, Prancer, Dancer.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Comet.
And it's funny because it was that time of year.
Yeah.
I'm saying she was in another's. We're like, wait, VI? Oh, Vixen. No, you simpleton. It was way more letters than that, and you just you quit. You quit on my name. You just made one up that you remembered. You said, fuck Vixen. What?
I would have just put V.
Yo, she could have wrote down the nigga in the blue shirt.
Word.
It was only me and Cruz in the fucking store. You know what I'm saying? Because, yo, the manager...
The bald dude.
Yo,
fine.
It actually looked like she turned around and said, I know I fucked this guy's name up. You go give him the bag. And my man, the manager picked up the shit, looked at the tag, looked at me, looked at Cruz. Cruz has a bag. He's waiting. Is this yours? I said, I hope so. And I look at the shit. I was like, fucking Vixen. Well, it's mine now.
This ain't mine.
Yo, how funny would it be 2 seconds later, somebody comes in the store and is like, yo, I'm here to pick up an order for Vixen?
That shit is gone.
Well, that chicken was sucked anyway, so I did him a favor.
That's me. Tell me what that order is again. Yeah, I'm Vixen. Come on, give it to me. Yeah, it doesn't matter at this point. I want my food. I'll leave here.
And the best part is the receipt had the order perfectly fine. It's what I ordered on the receipt. They stapled the receipt to the bag, but in the bag had nothing that I ordered.
And read it wrong.
Yeah.
They put everything wrong.
Yeah, the wrong seasoning, the wrong amount of chicken. Like, what the fuck is this?
We're not gonna look at this.
Somebody said he really doesn't want the food he ordered.
Yeah.
Really? That's what you do?
Yo, it was like, what did he order? Who gives a shit what he ordered? We sell chicken.
Out of here. I got a better suggestion. Wings. Oh, fuck.
Throw the fuck. He wants chicken. The motherfucker wants chicken. Everybody come here want chicken. Throw chicken in the bag. Give him a napkin. Get him the fuck out of here.
French fries. Give him some fucking onion rings. Fuck him.
Fuck him.
So we're gonna get your order wrong just to let you know ahead of time. I appreciate that. Thank you.
You know what it is?
If that's the case, then just charge me for a small McNugget, $3, and give me what the fuck you want.
Yeah, or whatever you want. Anything free.
Yo,
They never
I
fuck
didn't
up the wrong way though.
No, however you feel until they just throw it in there. Just don't charge me over $5, man. I'm good. I'm good
Word.
right there, bro.
Word.
I'm out. No, and if you're feeling polite, can I get just a little bit of soda, man? Please.
Can I get a little bit of the soda I paid for?
You ever walk into a place? You ever walk into a place and you see the annoyance in the people that work there? They're annoyed you showed up.
Yes. Oh,
They literally go.
when someone opens up my door at the job, I'm pissed off. I'm like, mother.
Oh, I know, bro. These motherfuckers, they look up simultaneously. Look at that. I could use the word just because of these motherfuckers. Yo, they will both of their heads. Whoop. Who the fuck is that?
Who the fuck
you
is
want?
that?
Who the fuck you? Who told you got mail down here?
Who
It's
the
a mail room.
Who the fuck is Reggie?
No, it says mailroom.
Who the fuck got mail in here?
Yo, today I went to Chipotle and I was like, I ordered the burrito and I was like, let me get a bag of chips and a soda. She puts the cup down and I'm looking at her and she looks at me and I go, so I can't get them chips? And she goes, oh, what size, large or regular? I said, regular. Because there's literally the same size bag with a sticker that says large on it. I said, I'm going to take the chance and give me the smaller one. If it's the same shit, give me the smaller one. I don't want to pay extra for the same shit.
Nah.
Keep the sticker. Keep the sticker.
Yeah. Good look.
Yeah, I'm good with that. I don't need the sticker.
Chipotle. Where did they put the Wingstop?
There was somewhere that I went that I had a big order, right? And I'm looking through everything because I ordered something simple. I'm looking through everything and I'm like, I go, listen, there's a 3-piece missing in here. Chicken, right? And I'm supposed to get like a sauce with it. It's not in the bag. Are you sure? No. Absolutely, I'm not sure. I decided to come back here and waste your time and mine by doing this. Yes, I am missing it, bro. This is the only reason I came back here. I was literally out that damn door and I noticed it.
The bag.
I have that. He goes, well, I don't see it back here. I was like, throwing it out there. Quick question. Is that the box on your left side right there? He goes, oh shit, yeah, there it is. I was like,
Give me my shit.
Long day? Very long day. Good to know.
You're the master of hide and seek.
Literally looking at me like, you sure? Motherfucker, would I come back here?
I'm guessing.
I don't like being in here with you.
Word.
Clearly, you don't
I'm
want to
gonna
be
rob
here.
you
Yeah.
for 3 pieces. You dumb fuck.
It's across the street from the Rite Aid show on Broadway.
You know what I don't get?
Yeah, it's right there.
I don't get the people that are like, oh, I'm missing something. Well, I don't see it back here. That's irrelevant because you can go and make it and give me the shit. It don't matter if you see it or not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If you put it in the wrong bag.
If you turn around, the supplies are right behind you.
Yeah.
That's
What if you didn't make it?
In the world. That back there is where the stuff is made.
Yep. There's
So
chicken
why
there.
don't
You could put 3
Why
pieces
don't
together.
you take your nice little polo shirt and go get it?
Yo, you know
So
what
there you
I
go.
can't stand when you encounter people that act like they are being forced to do the job they're doing. And it's like, yo, you're not being forced. You asked to be here. I don't remember a time where
interviewed
people
for
were
this
being
job.
taken off the street and assigned jobs.
Yo, show, because you are from the Bronx. Do you remember the Whitestone movie theater?
Yeah. The most worst.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Lay, have you ever been there? Have you ever heard of the Whitestone movie theater?
I've been there twice. That shit is horrendous.
Yes. I remember
Nobody wants to be there.
I remember
Nobody wants
one time we went and my mom was like, yo, Vic, what do you want? And he was so pissed off at something. He goes, I don't want shit because I don't want to make these people fucking do their job. And he just walks into the theater. And I turned around, I was like, well, I want a large popcorn and a large drink. I'm making y'all niggas work.
Sure, do your job.
No,
I get paid.
what happened was the time we went before then, I had asked for fucking pretzel bites. And the lady made a deal about it, but they were in the fucking thing. It's not like she had to make them from scratch. They were already in the thing. That's why when I went back, I was like, nah, I don't want shit. I don't want to have to make them work.
This same stupid
It's
lady's
funny.
here. Fuck out of here.
Oh,
I've gone to the one on the Lincoln Square one. Usually Lincoln Center, usually it's professional, whatever. Then I don't, for some reason, this day this dude was not having it. You know what I'm saying? He came in, really chose violence every time. But the problem is, there's a guy on the other side of the table that's also ready for that.
Another late.
I'm ready for that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm literally like, yo, my man, 2 hot dogs and nachos, please. And 2 sodas. Came up to about $375.
pretty much, yeah.
And I'm like, all right, bro, can I, and all of a sudden he goes, we don't got no nachos. I was like, first and foremost, don't understand what that's about. You seem like you're upset about something. That's not my problem. Second of all, I see the box from here. It's literally right there. Like if you turn around, over, you're right, my left. It's right there. Just grab me the box and give it to me. I already paid for it. It's like, my man, we don't have any. I was like, I'm gonna jump over this counter and I'm gonna strangle you. And then I'm gonna take the box myself. Give me the fucking box, bro. Now. And then the girl comes over, I'll get it for you. So I was like, no. See, you weren't part of this process. He gets it. Or that happens. I'm willing to go to jail to prove a point.
Over
Give me
some
the
nachos.
I was like, yo, if you want, I will watch the movie, then we can go outside and handle this shit. Because now I'm here.
You got yourself a
Want to go see
nigga
a
now.
movie. And then the dick that had a horrible day had to take this out. You know what I'm saying? So if you want, we'll do this. My man, I got out of there. I literally didn't enjoy the movie. I was like, yo, before the credits started, I went out and I was in front of him like, my man, are we doing this or not? Because I am ready right now, brother. Fucked up my whole experience, bro.
My nachos.
My cousin's like, yo, man, we got to go. No. I want an answer. We're doing this, yes or no? I know you can take a break or something. The girl's like, oh my God, it's going to fuck you up. I go, correct, sweetheart. I am. We're doing this. No. All right, then. I swore to God after that, I was like, oh man, I was just thinking about, I just want to fight this dude. So
Get my fucking nachos.
man, just like Cap said, you came in here, you went through the interview process, you were hired. You have to deal with people. Does it suck? Yeah. But don't do that. I'm like, my man, first of all, thought we started off on a good foot. Turned it around on me, bro. Like, oh my God, son. I was like, now I want to fight. I came in here to enjoy a movie. That shit went out the window. I was like, yo, yes, we're doing this. Went right up to him. Somebody was going to come cut him off. And I was like, yo, we're doing this, yes or no, bro? Because I am ready right now, man. You know what I'm saying? I was like, all right.
Yeah. Can anybody, not to segue too much, because I know, shit, had I have your, inclination for violence, I'd have did the same shit on that day. But can anybody in the chat, or if anybody knows somebody who's ever been to the Whitestone, somebody explain to me why the fucking floor is sticky from the minute you walk in the goddamn building.
All right.
Yeah.
Because the
That
workers,
carpet was like walking on a glue trap.
the
Yeah.
workers.
Funny, there was a theater here in the Heights of 181st that they bulldozed it down a while back. Same deal. Yo, you walk in, you're like, somebody dropped the soda in here, nobody cleaned it? And then here's the fun part, right? Like it's 3 theaters, right? One in the middle, 2 to the side. The one to the right, if you're in the middle, you can hear that movie. In that movie, you can hear that. You can hear each movie going on.
You
Like
get 2
nobody
movies
sounds
for the price of one.
that middle wall. I remember watching, I think it was some movie. I was watching Street Fighter, and I heard the other movie. I'm like, what? Why is there music while Van Damme is talking? What the hell is that about?
Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat.
I swear to God. But the funny, that shit, one of the cheapest theaters, and it was in the Heights.
Was it named Peacock?
Huh?
Was it named Peacock Movie Theater? Because that would explain the multiple sounds
no.
here.
It could have been. It could have been association, but I remember just thinking, and the funny part is the people there had no problem working. The people working the projectors apparently were not a fan of anybody being there.
Yeah.
Cut off. Sometimes they start mad late. I go, yo, I understand there's previews, but it's almost 12.
My movie started at 9.
Yet. You know what I'm like? I got here at 9, bro. What's going on? Yeah, bro.
I love those theaters.
Yo.
$10
That movie
and you
was
buy
just
everything.
that theater was just. It wasn't the people. It was just everything else about it. Now Whitestone, it was just nobody wanted to be there.
No one.
Apparently, they got hired and somebody lied to them about something, and they figured something out, or I don't know what happened. There was a misunderstanding.
They had
somewhere.
Zangief fucking you get paid?
Yeah, that's it.
Yo,
I remember that part.
Joe can attest to this. We went to go see with the other guys in some like small, weird little fucking town upstate somewhere because it was the only theater playing the movie on a Tuesday or some shit.
Well, we
Yo,
had the Optimum card, so you get free movie tickets, and that was the only theater that actually accepted the shit.
So when we go into the theater, we're like, all right, cool. We get led into the theater. I shit you not. We are in the alleyway in between the original building and the building next to it. Like they built over the alleyway.
Yeah.
And we are watching a screen that is tantamount to a 43-inch fucking TV.
Yeah.
Sitting with brick walls just exposed. I was like, yo, what the fuck are we doing what are we
Like we was on a fire escape watching this shit.
What did we get ourselves into?
Yeah. And I remember Cap going, even though this shit was free, it wasn't worth it.
Yeah.
That's
Damn. Free TV ain't worth it.
and a lot of times anything with customer service, man, is gonna wind up being somebody's not happy about being there. So
yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? But the problem is, you're not happy, and somebody's having a worse day, and he's like, "Yo, I'll wait for you." I've seen this shit. I've done it, and I've seen it in front of me. Like, yeah, my man, I'm ready today. I'm like, oh, this is gonna go left.
I'll
step back, and I will enjoy it. I see where this is going. This dude was ready when he got on the line. He's on the line on some fucking day. I'm like, he's tight. Give a little space.
Lays in the back.
I know this one's gonna piss him off.
The Bronx is in the building.
It's always that guy with the cashier with an attitude. I go, it never fails, son. That shit it's magic sometimes. You just go, here we go.
Lays in the background, fucking diabolical.
Yes, fucking diabolical. It's beautiful because you see it from afar and you go, I saw this happening when he was in the aisle, bro. He was tight in the aisle. And you're an asshole. So there we go.
I knew it. That was going to meet.
That big bang is about to happen. He said, yo, just to let you know, he's still waiting out there for you, bro. What? He's waiting. He knows we close at 9. It's 8:55. He's out there. What are you going to do? I ain't going to do shit. And when it hits 9, I'll leave. Good luck.
Yo, Toe, what's worse, Whitestone or the Bronx Plaza? Bay Plaza. Is it Bay Plaza? Bronx Concourse Plaza.
Well, how many places? Oh. All right, because I was gonna say
from the precinct, 161st.
I don't go there.
Oh my goodness! Don't ever go there.
I went to the Great American Movie Theater in Parkchester, Whitestone Movie Theater, Bay Plaza, and New Rochelle. Those are movie theaters I used to.
Don't ever go to 161st and Grand Concourse, right across the street from the precinct, from the court.
Oh,
my God!
I can imagine that shit's worse.
I've been there 3 times, bro, and it's always an issue. Like issues. Like it's like a war. It's not even a discussion with the fucking you forgot my nachos. The last time I went, a kid was walking back into the fucking place as I was walking in with no jacket in the winter. Screaming. Nah, we going back. They disrespecting me, son. I'm fucking everybody up. Yo, he walked into the movie theaters with his cousin, and everybody came out running. Like, if you know how in the movies, 5 minutes later,
yeah.
As I'm walking through, I just see this shit. I see him going in. I see the people. I'm like, I ain't going in there. I walk right out. I'm gone. And that wasn't the first incident that ever happened to me. So It's crazy.
You made a
man.
drop.
Yeah, my man made a button right in front of us. He ain't even this
No,
motherfucker concentrating right
the
in front of
Pro
us.
Wrestling Podcast said, "Why can't I hear ya?" And I put on my feed of the thing, and I hear us. So it's like he might have us muted.
Word, I just heard myself. I
Yeah.
thought he was making a button.
Oh shit! Your fucking favorite people are back, show.
Who's back? The guy showing titties?
Love face online strip clubs without clothing.
See, told you the guy showing titties. I'm right. Tell him I said, "What's up, my boy? Webcam HD in the building." Oh shit! My
But,
man comes every week just trying to sell titties. Yeah, that's a true fan.
He
Right.
should have been watching yesterday with Cab's anime experience.
Word.
Yeah, I think it might have led to something right there.
Hey, surprised he wasn't here. Toby
Yeah.
blocking him for a week.
But the thing is, though, like you don't subscribe, motherfucker. Like if
Yeah,
Love
at least
Face
do that.
if Love Face fucking subscribed, I'd have let him rock. But you don't want to subscribe, so straight to 10. Fuck yourself.
So he has to be subscribed.
Nah.
For him to know every time we on,
Dude.
come send that shit.
If he would, yo, he
You
changes the
can
name
just
every
set a
fucking
reminder,
week.
dude.
Yeah, he
You can just
changed.
set a reminder.
True. He changes the name every fucking week. We would have 7,000 subscribers if this motherfucker subscribed every time he came in.
Absolutely,
At
yeah.
least hackers. Damn.
Shit.
You're gonna
us
change your
bro.
name at least. Just subscribe, bro.
Yeah, at least do us
Bro.
a favor.
Dave did have us muted. That's why he couldn't hear us.
Yeah, there we
Yeah.
go. That makes sense.
I
That
just
would
came up with something, or I didn't come up with it. I just thought of something. I want us to take our lightsabers, do like the most epic fight, like legit choreography ever, and have Show do the fucking sound effects.
Oh, that's perfect.
I'm with that.
Perfect.
First of
Perfect.
all, your lightsaber sounds like glass that's just falling off the table. But I'm with it.
I'm down. I'm gonna have some Street Fighter. I'm gonna do everything. Sweet. I'm fucking perfect. Oh shit. Okay.
And now Street Fighter apparently.
Tiger.
Can you imagine the most epic thing where there's a thrust and a parry and a counter, and you
Mhm.
just hear Yoga Hadouken, blink,
Word.
blink,
Bleep. Tiger. I'm like,
Like you guys are looking to get sued by everyone, aren't you?
word.
Everybody's coming after you guys.
No,
Dude,
it's not
wow,
copyright. It's not a copyright issue if a sound effect is made.
I show.
We didn't take their sound effect. We just
Oh man, I'm just,
Perfect.
oh,
You remember when right before we was about to get off, we got the notification that someone subscribed and it was the Beverly Hills Cop theme?
mhm.
That video got copyright claimed.
Got you, bitch.
Yeah, for the
They
5
subscribed to your
5
ass.
seconds of the Beverly Hills Cop theme.
That was YouTube themselves.
Yep.
We subscribed to his
Yo.
ass on purpose. Got
Yo,
him.
and I'm just saying, have at thee, bro. Anywhere, anytime, any amount of y'all niggas. Please. How about any 50 of y'all niggas? Come and have me sit down and shut up.
And say, yo, YouTube, holla at me. I'm outside.
Word, son.
You ain't get my nachos right.
I see dudes that do whole movie clips and sound, and I'm like, I don't see them getting copyrighted. Like a review of a movie, and I'm like, yo, I hear everything.
I watch the top 25 knockouts in boxing and MMA, and I'm watching the fight. Like literally seeing Jorge Masvidal knock out Ben Askren, audio and everything included. They're there. My man Kenny sneezed, and the reflection of Raw went on his eyeball, and he sounded like Becky Lynch when he did it. Get this nigga out of here.
Got him.
Get him out of here.
Suspended for a week.
Yeah, man. Next time it's for life.
I don't
You
understand.
heard of pinfall? What? You heard of what? How do you
Yeah.
hear of pinfall? What are you talking about?
My man was like, bing bong. The fuck out of here, son.
Yo, this shit is weird, Toad. Like, I'm trying to figure it out. You know how many videos I made? The ones with Hulk Hogan and the little GIFs that I made
Yep.
and the sound effects.
What?
Matter of fact, not even those. I
You-
made another one with other sound effects.
you wanna-
fucking baseball sound effects?
You want to hear something funny, show?
What?
You know how I always go, it's me? This time I actually think it's me because on Monday, when me and Kenny were watching Raw, I had my audio go to his headphones so he can hear Raw. That was playing on his stream the entire night.
Yep.
He don't have a claim or nothing.
I know. It's not healthy.
Yeah, so I'm thinking it's me, and I say, have at thee, bro.
They see the
Please,
potential, fam.
please.
They see the potential. They
Yeah,
about
man.
to blow up.
Pro
Let
Wrestling
them
Podcast.
know.
Pro Wrestling Podcast said his interview with John Alba got copyrighted by the NFL. Jesus Christ, what the fuck?
What the fuck? You can't even say John Alba?
I guess that nigga can't answer questions.
Hell nah. That's
Oh,
too close to
word.
John Madden. I'm good.
Word. Jessica Alba and John Madden together. Like, nope. Psych.
Hell nah. Nope.
Psych. get
Copyright
copyright this.
infringement.
Yeah, that's right.
Don't ever use the word John. Fuck out of here.
His word.
That's I gotta speak to like a lawyer or something. Yo, holla at me. What's fair use? Explain it to me correctly. Do I have to just say it?
Fair use is when everyone else does the shit, it's okay. But when you do it, it's not okay. That's fair use.
That's pretty much what it seems like.
Word.
Yeah.
Oh, you know how many reviewers I've seen doing reviews of music? Fucking Pootie. Well, damn, we gonna close Pootie down. That's our nigga.
Yeah.
No, but
Yo,
Pootie
word,
tells me,
Pootie's
the
on
first
it?
one, throw somebody under the bus.
Pootie tells me he gets
Word.
copyright claim all the time, but he fights it. And the thing is that the choices that you have, like for me at least, it doesn't apply to anything I'm doing. I'm like, there is no, this isn't copyright claim because I'm reacting to it. It's, do you own it? Did they give you permission and did you create this? No, and no. I thought I had the right to react to shit because apparently everybody else does. So, like, I know I'm Spanish. I know I'm from the Bronx, 2 strikes.
Word.
But I thought, freedom in this country was something that we all were born with. And it's,
not
we're
just
getting, less and less freedoms.
It should be ridiculous as fuck, son.
Yeah.
Hey.
Go for what? What did you do?
Yeah. I was just watching a video today of some girl reacting to a comedy bit. And she was saying that a video she was supposed to put up before this, the one I was watching, got taken down for copyright claims. But she then went on to show that other people have reacted to the same exact clip that she did, and they were fine.
Yep.
Another question I got. If I react to a YouTube video, is that copyright infringement? Since it's already on YouTube?
So the thing
If
is
the
this,
person puts the copyright claim.
yeah.
Yeah.
If you go to your YouTube studio, there is a copyright section in the studio, and it will pop up with people using your videos, and you can make a claim or you can make a strike. And the thing is, there's no fucking way in hell that anyone but YouTube is claiming and striking me because it's too fucking fast. You know what I'm saying? Like, unless the WWE has motherfuckers in rooms watching YouTube, watching that page that says copyright, and sees the millions of them just claim. Like he's jerking off and is just hitting the claim button while he's jerking off. Just there's no fucking way that they know that I'm doing this. So is YouTube going Spanish nigga alert? Spanish nigga alert. Psych. He can't be here. Go back to Twitch.
That's a good sign, though,
Yep.
bro. If they didn't give a fuck about us, that's when we should be worried. They obviously see something.
Word.
Oh, these motherfuckers are gonna be big someday. We need to start telling them now. Stop fucking up.
I tried. But apparently, due to the state law, me telling them that I'm doing a reaction video with no audio or video shown of the product that I'm reacting to is not enough evidence. Me offering to give them the fucking video that they took down, like, yo, I recorded, here goes the video. It's not enough.
Yeah, you know what it is? It's exactly like captain's mass. So captain's mass in the Navy is when you get in trouble to that extent, you go stand almost like a trial in front of the captain. But it does not matter what the fuck you present as evidence for yourself. the captain just hears what happens and makes a fucking ruling.
Wow.
Yeah,
That sounds
you
about
know,
the same.
Yeah.
you could turn around and be like, "Yo, you said it. You said I punched somebody. This motherfucker's the one who did it." And the captain could still be like, "Yeah, but they brought you in here, so get your break."
Court martial. Next one. He stole a Snickers bar. Death. Next one. Yeah, these motherfuckers, man.
Don't understand it.
Yeah, I don't understand it either.
I do. It
Racism.
has to be the new big thing. We ain't trying to fuck with them once they big. We might as well let them know now.
Oh no,
That's
believe
fucking
me.
up.
I think they watched the return of the Mac episode when we came back in that stream where I was like, yo, we're gonna get big and it's gonna be a problem. Because I think that they're fucking with my numbers, or they're not, or they're restricting how many people see this. Because the numbers drop dramatically, but we get the same people in here every fucking week. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to have anywhere from like 17 to 30 people watch the shorts on a bad day if it was a bad short. I got 3 now on shorts that are like 3 weeks old. It was like, yo, did this shit even go out? Are those 3 views my views? And you're telling me that it's public, but it's hidden? So yo, they must have heard the warning that when we get too big to handle, it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
The train is unstoppable.
That's it.
No matter what you put in front of it.
That's it. They unleashed the dragon.
Mhm. I know you don't really wanna.
Which is cool when you need it.
Word.
Mhm. The dragon.
But the best part is because I also the video I put up on Instagram and all that other shit about the New York City bus tours.
Mm-hmm.
I put that video up on TikTok. They muted that. Apparently, I was cursing too much on that. So I'm sitting like, let me get this straight. I can be a 13-year-old girl dancing in a bikini thong to pop that pussy. And you fuck me good, fuck me raw, fuck me like you wish you would, or some bullshit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And sucking dick all night.
Correct.
No problem. But I say, that nigga over there is selling bus tours to a street that's closed and don't have no car access. Problem.
What? Nope.
Then it's the
Fuck your life.
that is the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can't have that shit. People are watching us talking and like,
Hey, yo.
we can't allow this free thinker to fucking think, But God forbid, God forbid, you stop any one of these bikini girls in a hot tub in their apartment, streaming on Twitch, talking about, I'll put your name on my arm, papi. All you gotta do is donate 7 subs. That's fine. That's good. Winners. But you talked about the New York City bus tours. You talked about Jeffrey, Lionel, and Jerome. Get him the fuck out of here. Mute his shit, block his shit, and send him to fucking Antarctica. That's where I work now, apparently.
Antarctica?
Yeah. That's where all the agents go when they fuck up, Joe.
I haven't heard of that name. Is that a state? Oh, in my brain.
Yo,
Fucking short circuited.
Word.
He malfunction on us.
I haven't heard Antarctica in 18 years.
My man said, is that a state?
Word. Beep, boop, boop, boop.
My man said Antarctica.
That's exactly what happened. I'm like, wait a second,
Failure,
what?
bro.
Yo, I want you to show everybody that you have some sort of brain function. Pull up a map and point to Antarctica.
Man. Yeah, word. Word. I do not know where Antarctica would be.
I
Damn,
tell you,
I know where North
I
America.
tell you this much.
First
Let me
off-
tell you this much, yo. Here's a lovely clue about it. It's literally the one thing on the map that looks nothing like everything else on the map. It's the only. You're gonna look at the map and go,
You
it has to be
confused
that because it doesn't look like anything else.
You just confused them.
You might be right. I apologize.
Yo, he literally said he can't point out where Antarctica is. Nobody's found that bitch.
Dang.
He said state. I was like, what? State?
that
What
one
you
of the
gonna
50
say?
states?
Did you get confused with Alaska show?
I'm hoping he got confused with Alaska.
That one of the
You're
50
my
stars.
friend, bro. You gotta get it together.
You gotta get it together, bro.
Oh man.
Shit. Ah,
It's always that moment.
always that show.
That's where everybody goes, yo. Let's face. And I go, you have to understand. You're not ready for any of this till you hear it. You go, wait, what?
Ooh.
This thing's back.
I mean, once the review, I had to do the. I'm like, what? What
can't be
shit
real.
broke? What stormtroopers? Who? You know what I'm saying? Yo, my man, just subscribe, bro.
For real, fucking cocksucker.
He's back.
Come on, man. Bump up our numbers, bro. Make yourself useful.
Bro, don't be like that.
Fucking guy. Might as well be
Yo,
useful.
here's my email. Send me some free titties. Don't be like that.
It's crazy because I hit him and I don't know how the fuck he became unhidden. Who touched the shit?
Who the fuck touched my shit?
See what I mean? YouTube is just putting sexual shit on my fucking page. They think I'm
YouTube
Ninja.
standard.
They think I'm Ninja. You heard about that shit, guys? When Ninja moved over to Mixer, Twitch
Nah.
left his channel open because Twitch owns the channel, so they left his channel open, and somebody was broadcasting porn on his channel on Twitch.
Wow.
Yeah,
And then they try to blame it on him.
they didn't give a fuck. They were like, "Hey, that's Ninja broadcasting
Word.
porn."
It was you.
Fucking motherfuckers. Yo, they can't catch this nigga though.
Yeah.
As many times
No,
as I
not
report
him.
him, yeah, as many times as I report him and hide him and all this other shit. No, he's good. Vote for Pedro.
Hell nah, we sent them.
my man got 2 seconds of fucking. Hey, yo, get him the fuck out of here. He's killing everyone.
Shit makes no sense.
Where yo, I'm a Boba Fett the shit out of YouTube once we become big. This is now my channel. This is now my website. You will pay me restitution.
So you pay me tribute.
Where when you pass, I don't give a fuck about the hut. It's mine now. Motherfucker.
What's the subject for tomorrow's one?
This week's wrestling news.
Okay.
That's I just we'll talk about tonight's Dynamite, the releases, NXT, day one, Brock Lesnar on Raw going to SmackDown and shit like that.
Talk about New Year's Evil.
Yeah, I didn't see it, but we'll still talk about it.
Should be interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, with the releases, I was like, them shits was random, but I was like, okay.
Huh?
Anybody like Bray Wyatt?
Road Dogg, Jesse James, William Regal.
William
You notice?
What?
I don't think
Dog.
I don't think there was any black people that was released. There's nobody in the corporate. They don't write.
That's true. I don't think there was either. Yeah.
Hold on,
But Tony Khan.
because I gotta be devil's advocate. You mad when they release them? Now you mad when they're not releasing them? What is it?
I'm just stating an observation. There's no temperamental or anything like that.
Maybe they decided to keep them all.
Well, I understand why they fired these guys. Because you can't go back to NXT Black and Gold if you got rid of everybody who made it good.
It's true.
It's just like,
You're
There's no positive fucking COVID test here if we don't test. You know what I'm saying?
It's that I just it's funny that you do that, and the one dude that you're afraid of getting it is the first one to get it.
Yep.
The one dude that was not with your company because he didn't want to get it is the first dude to get it. Literally. Like, all right, do you not see the error?
Mm-hmm.
You stop testing, your biggest star gets it, and you're like, wait, that's not our fault. No, it's completely your fault.
Yeah.
Because apparently the Usos are fine. They were still on the pay-per-view, so the Usos were good.
Well, to be fair, the Usos have so much alcohol that they pretty much kill whatever.
That's true.
This is true. I agree with that. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, and then my favorite thing is the pay-per-view is day one. And the first day you stop doing that shit, you fuck it all up. It's awesome. You can't write this kind of shit. You're like, what? Yeah, it's wow, it's perfect. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And you know what's funny though? The craziest shit is the person who got affected the most for Roman Reigns catching COVID was Big E.
Exactly.
Roman Reigns called COVID. Take the belt off the black man.
Big E was the biggest loser out of everybody in this.
Yeah.
Good, because I didn't want to take the belt off of my champion anyway.
And they finally gave Bobby Lashley a match with Brock Lesnar.
That was dope. That was dope.
It
I might have did a couple of moves on Brock. I was like, oh, there you go, Bobby. Show him who got muscles.
This is the same guy that thinks Bobby Lashley sucks. But I'm just saying,
he's getting better. He's getting
better. You're just
MVP,
watching
MVP.
him.
MVP.
You're just finally actually paying attention to this motherfucker.
I am. Plus, they writing, they script, either they scripted him better or he's fighting better, bro. Because there was a couple of matches where he looked terrible, like he was getting old.
He looked like Charlotte Flair.
No. Charlotte Flair does not look terrible at all. I haven't seen a match. If you want to show me a match where she looked terrible, usually looking sharp.
Any of the last one she's been in the last 3 years.
Did she do her moonsault?
Is that all you see?
Most likely.
Is your match of her just a gif of her doing a moonsault?
It's better than what Liv Morgan could do.
What? No. Sir, fuck out of here, sir. Fuck out of here. Liv Morgan had the match of her life at day one. That was one of the best. Yo, that went longer than it should have been, or longer than they normally give the women. That was good. There was actually times where I was like, oh, she might actually win this shit.
Like I said during the recap show, that was the only match that actually told the story on that pay-per-view.
That was a good match. I like it.
Joe, you could stand the fuck up and walk the fuck out.
Yeah, man.
That's why I picked that match. I knew that was a good one.
Dana Brooke, that's the one that you need to talk about.
Agreed. That shit, I don't know, man. It's Charlotte Flair. Why? What's the point, son?
I really don't like Charlotte Flair.
I feel like Bianca Belair is physically better than her.
Oh, she is.
Yo,
you want me to be 100% real without no bias? Go ahead. Mm-hmm. You can ask me any question about Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair.
No. Yo, sure. Here's something. All right. No bias on your end. True or false?
Go ahead.
Within 5 seconds of showing on screen, Asuka has more charisma than Charlotte Flair being on screen for 3 hours straight.
Really? Asuka that just shakes her head?
Yo, Asuka can't even, she can barely speak our language and still can communicate the fucking emotions of a match, the emotions of a fucking promo. Yeah. Dude, she has charisma coming out of her ears to the fact where whether she's a villain or a fucking babyface, a heel or a babyface, people are still fucking, as soon as that song comes on, They're all
Yeah.
41 and light years away.
Yo, show. I want to ask you a quick question. Did you like D'Lo Brown?
Honestly, I did.
All he did was shake his head too.
I did. That's you know, I was into.
All he
I
did
was
was shake
into
his head.
more.
So
I was into funny wrestlers back in the days.
So you should love Oscar.
I mean, Asuka's the best female wrestler current.
Well,
Her and a little. This is how good she is. She doesn't need to talk English.
Yes.
But I'm not. See, I'm not talking about wrestling. I'm not saying Charlotte Flair is the best wrestler.
So what
Charlotte
the fuck is
Flair-
the point of the conversation then?
Roman Reigns is not the best wrestler, but he's the one. And Charlotte Flair is the same.
no, she is not.
Nah.
Okay.
Do me a favor. Sure, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to give me any Charlotte Flair promo, right? And give me even the bad Roman Reigns ones. And still I can dissect Roman. She'd be like, yo, at least this was okay. With Flair, I'd be like, you clearly not your father's child.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? You hear me?
I understand, but you gotta also rate them on a different
No, I don't.
level.
no.
Because
You-
females,
no,
females
just
don't
said-
talk like men.
no.
Show.
You just said that Flair is like Roman Reigns. Yes or no?
Correct. In the
Okay.
female,
So I
he's
am
the female Roman
okay,
Reigns.
there you go. So I'm rating them the exact same way.
Yeah.
correct.
That's
No,
what I'm
you
doing.
can't-
I'm
I got-
literally doing what you asked.
It
I got
has
a-
to be
I
on
got
a
a question.
different point
Show.
system, though.
I got a question for you, Show. I got a
Alright.
question for you. 2 questions actually.
But
Do you believe that Ronda Rousey can wrestle?
no, but I
Okay,
do believe
hold up.
if you give him
Hold-
time,
Hold
she
on,
can get it.
That's
She's
not
a fucking fighter.
That's not
bro.
the question. That's not the question. Just
Go
all
ahead.
right. So we established Ronda Rousey can't wrestle.
No, not in a day. They
So-
only gave her like a day.
What was the better match, Show? Royal Rumble or WrestleMania with Ronda Rousey? I'm not even gonna tell you who she wrestled. What was
you
the
don't
better
need
match?
to tell me because I already know who she's gonna. There's only one person she could have wrestled, not being able to wrestle. Probably Sasha Banks or Bailey. She could. They wouldn't put her with nobody else.
So what was the better match, Show?
Oh, Sasha.
Yeah.
Sasha made her look like a star.
Yep. And you know who didn't? Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte Flair.
That's
But there's
why.
some-
That's
there's
why
some
Charlotte
wrestlers-
Flair is not Roman Reigns.
Do you
There's
know
some
who
wrestlers,
Roman Reigns made Jimmy Uso look like a fucking main event player.
but this is what I'm saying. Some people, there's some wrestlers you have a certain chemistry with that you could look amazing.
we haven't
Roman
found-
Reigns
we
looked
haven't
terrible
found- we
with the
haven't found-
Undertaker.
That was the Undertaker's fault.
Terrible.
That was the Undertaker's fault.
But that's what I'm saying. It's unique. Sometimes
Yeah.
it's a chemistry. It's a dance.
Name another match, Show. That Roman Reigns looked terrible with somebody besides John Cena, because that's a given.
Roman Reigns and Goldberg, terrible.
They never fought.
Oh,
They
did
never
I?
wrestled each other.
My bad. That was Undertaker.
The most have had like segments in the ring together. That's about it.
Yo, that's
Yo.
like Bruno San Martino and Austin was terrible. They never wrestled. Now you just making shit
Nah,
up.
Roman Reigns had another bad match. I don't remember who it was. but
Yo,
I do
I'm just
remember.
gonna tell you this, Show. Most of the women now, their best matches are with Sasha Banks. Bianca Belair WrestleMania, Sasha Banks. Bailey, Iron Woman match, Sasha Banks. Charlotte Flair, Sasha Banks. Any one of the 27 title matches they had.
No, the
Ronda-
best one was the main event on Raw,
Yeah.
where Sasha won before losing it at the fucking pay
Yep,
per
the
view.
Anywhere pinfall match.
Yeah,
Now,
And I'm not saying that Sasha Banks is the best wrestler right now, but if we have to compare talent for talent, we obviously have someone that's better than her. Bianca Belair, Bailey, Asuka, Io Shirai, all of these people in the ring are better than her.
yo,
As characters are better than her. She's literally just wearing a robe going, look, I'm Ric Flair's daughter.
here's the thing, Show. I'm not saying that Charlotte Flair's horrendous. I mean, she obviously has the ability to go in the ring and perform movements in a fashion that make her look decent.
Mhm.
Right?
That chop though
What?
can't.
What I'm saying is, within 30 seconds of watching Io Shirai on NXT, you're like, yo, this girl is the fucking best. Within 30 seconds of watching Amber Moon on NXT before they fired her, you're like, this lady is the fucking best. You could put even Becky Lynch. Like I said, Becky Lynch and Liv Morgan had the match of the night on day one.
And on that Raw that they did the
Do you
first
think?
time.
Yeah, they put Toni Storm and Charlotte
That
Flair on SmackDown. That match wasn't that fucking good, and that's Toni Storm
Yeah.
and Charlotte Flair, the
Yo.
person you think at the top, and Toni Storm is 1A then.
Yo, and Kenny from the from the call up just said Oscar versus Amber Moon was a classic, and that was in
Yeah.
NXT.
Charlotte Flair made Shotty look like a fucking star.
Dude,
Who?
when watch
Shotzi?
Shotzi Blackheart in NXT and watch how much better she is. You can't.
Yo, she wants to look like a star. Stay the fuck away from the top rope.
Sure.
Shotzi glitches off the top rope. She gets no distance. We said this earlier today.
Yeah.
She jumps off the top rope and her butt cheeks skin the fucking turnbuckle. She goes nowhere. Yeah, it goes nowhere, son.
Ah, my neck.
Yeah, you gotta be behind her if she's jumping forward. That's how bad it is.
Sure. You gotta remember this, show. The true measure of a great wrestler is somebody who can make themselves look good, but make their opponents look better.
Bret Hart.
So that when they win, you're like, holy shit, they actually beat this person.
Bret Hart,
you know how I
Macho
can tell
Man,
you
Mr.
that?
Perfect. Go ahead.
I can tell you right now, look up the Intercontinental Championship match, Bret Hart versus Skinner, and watch how good that match is, because Bret makes Skinner look like a fucking millionaire.
I
Show.
saw that one.
You know where you can find that match? On the top 50 best Intercontinental title matches.
I saw that one. But that's one of the matches that somebody told me you have to watch, just to be able to see what Bret Hart is. That
Yeah,
one
and-
and the one with the fake Hulk Hogan that they was trying to bring up.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that wasn't, what do you call it? I don't even think that was on a pay-per-view.
No, I think that was on
Nah.
a
It was
Saturday
like
night
on a Saturday night shit.
main
A
event or
house-
some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So look again, because you say you can't rate the females and the males at the same level. That's
Nah,
bullshit.
and I'll explain why in a
No,
second.
I'll tell you right now why you're wrong. Because what's wrestling about? The ability to talk on a mic. That's the same for a man or a woman. The ability to perform physical movements. That's the same for a man or a woman.
To sell a story.
Yeah, the ability to tell a story. The same for a man or a woman. And if the New Day and the Usos can start off day one and have yet another fucking classic tag match, Charlotte Flair should have been able to take Toni Storm and make the match a SmackDown.
At least.
That should have been a match where Toni Storm came out of it like she lost, but she's going.
Fucking
She might have took the
Bryanson
pinfall,
versus
but she didn't
Omega.
lose.
I agree. I agree. This is where I explain what I mean by the girls can't be on the same level judged. Because there's 1,000 girls doing promos, and they all, to me, sound the same.
Dude,
All
there's
of them.
1,000 men doing promos that say the exact same thing.
Yeah, but there could be about 6 or 7 that stick out. Like there's during the era, there was a Rock, there was a Stone Cold. There was 5 people that could legitimately talk on the mic. I can't name, maybe I'm not an expert. I can't name 3 women that are good on the mic in WWE. Maybe I'm wrong. Sasha does the same shit. The boss, they all do the little gimme girl shit. That's bullshit. The man, maybe because of her fucking stupid accent, but I usually don't like her, so I can't really. Now I'm getting into her little cockiness. I'm beginning to see the big time, the hair and I see what they're trying to groom her into.
So
But
so
I can't think of no other females that could keep up. with
Keep up with who?
Charlotte Flair on the mic.
Yo, I just told you Asuka is better on the mic, and she don't even fucking speak English.
But she's not speaking. How can she be better on the mic?
Yo, hand Asuka the mic and watch her just fucking go. And you're like, yo, I don't understand any of that shit, but that bitch is pissed. I can't wait to see her kick the shit out of someone.
The last couple times I've heard Charlotte Flair give a promo, I remember saying to myself, Jesus Christ, how long is this woman gonna speak for?
She gets a segment like
No.
like the one, like the chosen
Becky
one.
Lynch has the same amount of time on Monday Night Raw to sell her promo with Liv Morgan, and I'm sitting there going, oh, all right. So she's actually saying something. You know, she's describing. All right, let's see where she's going. She's telling a little story. Charlotte's like, yo, holy shit. Yeah, we get it. You're the queen. We get it.
I give you another one, Cho. Alexa Bliss. You hand her a mic.
Yeah.
Done. She could talk for 3 hours on Raw, and that would be a good Raw.
That's off of somebody else's character. That don't count.
No.
that
This
was
is this is
before.
Alexa
No.
She had her own
pre-Fiend.
fucking show on
This is
Raw.
Alexa pre-Fiend. You're thinking of now.
Okay.
Alexa pre-Fiend she could always be on the mic, even in NXT. Once they gave her a shot, yeah. By the way, Bailey is way better on the mic than Charlotte. I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah,
that she's not doing that huggy thing. That she has a new character. Way better.
Ding dong.
Hers and Banks promos towards each other is some of the best you're gonna get.
Yeah.
With anybody in the wrestling company. You know what I'm saying? With anybody. And it's funny because when they put Charlotte in there with either one of those two or Becky, you can tell how much it shows obviously how much she lacks in that department. You know what I mean? Like the mic skills don't, so like them three, the mic skills don't go all the way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like strong promo. She's gonna woo, isn't she?
Woo.
Yeah. You know something? I'm gonna say this, and you guys could disagree or not. It's cool.
Mhm.
Charlotte Flair is like Triple H in this respect. One of the best matches Charlotte's had was with Sasha Banks in the Hell in a Cell. But that wasn't wrestling. That was just, we fight out here, we fight out there. I take a table that I can't break. I take a fucking chair shot. Like Triple H is good in matches where he's just fighting the other guy, not wrestling the other guy.
Agreed. Yeah, I completely agree with that. Yeah, I can see that.
A question: how would you consider not the old Stone Cold, but the broken neck Stone Cold? Wouldn't you consider that just to be promo? Because he wasn't a wrestler. He was promo, stomp, middle fingers.
But dude, he had a broken neck. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. But he still was the best. With his broken neck, he didn't need to know how to wrestle.
Hold on. He had a cachet of fucking love that he had built. So he was already working from a position where we had already put him on the top.
And he also has the Daniel Bryan effect. Every time he says something, what? Like, watch his promo show, and if you take out the crowd, it's literally him going, I had a beer, another beer, fries, nachos, another beer, another set of fries.
That was his old. That was his old promo.
But like that's what it mostly is. It's like, I'm gonna wrestle Triple H, and then I'm gonna kick his ass, and I'm gonna throw him over the top rope, and because he had the what's established. Like Daniel Bryan has the yes established now. He doesn't need to cut a promo. He can just sit there for 3 hours. Yes. Everybody loves him. Everybody loves with that shit. Even in AEW with the fucking yes. He hasn't stopped that yet.
Sure. You want to know how to cut promos? Watch MJF and CM Punk from today.
I'm gonna go.
And you'll see how promos are actually supposed to be done.
Well, yo, listen. You want to watch the best promo in your life show? Go to NXT before they were actual organization, when they were the TV show on Sci-Fi. Look up Titus O'Neil. If you want to make it a fight, make it a fight. And if you want to make it a win, make it a win.
Titus O'Neil. Who the fuck was that to?
Look up that fucking promo. That's the best promo you're ever gonna find. That's talent.
Dude, sure. I'm gonna tell you right now, and again, I'm only doing this because I don't jump on Thursdays.
You should.
Well, I got other shit that I'm doing, but dude, here's the thing, right? You hand the mic to Oscar, and Oscar's cadence. I'm not gonna do the accent because I don't want to offend people, but her cadence
I'll do
and
it.
the speed
Fuck. I
and
give a fuck.
the fucking intensity. The all right, the speed, the cadence, the intensity, right? God, I hate yo. This is why I don't fucking jump on.
Very good.
Oh shit.
So those things take into account.
Oh, shit. My bad. Go ahead.
We love you, Oscar. We love you.
When you take those things into account, she can get across whatever she needs to. Now, Roman Reigns and Charlotte Flair, they fall into the same fucking problems. So, Roman Reigns had a thing with John Cena, right? The last one where Roman actually did better. Roman Reigns was still acknowledge me. You're white bread. You're missionary, John. His cadence is horrendous. Then John Cena just comes out and goes, "Oh, I'm missionary? You can't even fucking talk on the mic. Everybody out here thinks you fucking stupid." And instantly, John sounds better. Charlotte Flair comes out and goes, "Oh, they think I'm the problem. Woo! They think I'm her cadence is off. And all you have to do to beat her is just speak normally, and you have a better promo."
Speak no more. Make
And also, and I would say this until I die, promos aren't that important because it's what you do in the ring to me. Like
What?
Ricochet isn't the cunning linguist on the mic, but in the ring he'll break your face.
This is what I'm saying.
Literally.
Ricochet's the best
Yeah,
wrestler,
yeah,
bro.
Literally.
The
He
best
definitely
wrestler.
did that.
For
Word.
what? For what?
Huh?
Yeah.
He's not gonna be. He will never be near or more famous than Charlotte
Yeah.
Flair.
Because the thing is this, it's like boxing, right? Mike Tyson said the dumbest shit in the world, but he knocked motherfuckers out. People want to see him fight. Like the Diaz brothers don't talk shit, but they want to see them fight. John Morrison, not the greatest guy on the mic when it comes to talking, but in the ring does amazing shit. And I would rather see the amazing shit that he does in the ring than hear the shit he's talking. Because at the end of the day, I don't want to hear you talk. I want to see you be about that life. You know?
How did Chris Benoit get so famous?
Because he
Oh.
could, you know
Wait.
how? Every match he had was not only different, but every match was so technically sound that you could not turn around and say that was a bad match.
Oh,
Because you know Chris Benoit came up in the era of ECW, right? And ECW bring over the best technical wrestlers. And at that time, we can argue that was some of the best technical wrestlers in the industry. And Chris Benoit was one of the best out of them.
Mhm.
That was
terrible
what
on
it
the
was.
mic though.
It don't matter. That doesn't
Here's the
like
thing.
I said, it doesn't matter. And he got way better on the mic when he was later in his career. You know why? Because he started saying, "Prove me wrong." I don't know what the fuck Taz ever said in a promo other than "beat me if you can, survive if I let you." That's a good promo for some people.
Man,
True.
that's all you need. That was the line
Yeah.
of the year right
Yeah.
there.
And no one is saying that Taz is winning promo awards. You feel me? The promo is only as important as these motherfuckers make you think it is. It is. They can have an entire. I'm sorry, Lay, but they can have an entire fucking show of just solid wrestling and no one speaking, and it can be the best show you put on all year. Yeah, Lay.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's just one of those things where, look, this is the difference in the guys. Taz and Raven really never had a program, right? Because there's Raven. Raven is a guy that can cut a promo with anybody about anything. Raven has one of those great wrestling minds, bro, that it just doesn't matter. He's literally sitting on the mat cutting a promo, and everybody's on some
Off the middle buckle.
I'm interested, right? Taz, on the other hand, has to stand up. He has to show you this physical appearance. So I'm like, yo, for you to listen to me, right? Raven, on the other hand, doesn't have to make an effort to do it. He could be fucking leaning over that rope on just, and you're listening to him. See what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? It's like that's the difference. That's what we're talking about right there. That's how you have, and that's why they kept them apart. Because if they have a promo battle, and I'm not saying Raven can't wrestle, he can. You know what I'm saying? You know, until he went to the real hardcore thing, and at that point it just became silly. But out of both of them, the better wrestler is Taz. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So you have the promos here, then you do the,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And it's one of the, and I remember reading this. They didn't get along. You know what I'm saying? But one of the major reasons they never booked them together, Paul Heyman said, he was like, yo, on the mic, he would eviscerate Taz. But in the ring, Taz would eviscerate him. So I'm not getting what I need. It has to be a back and forth. I can't have just one-sided on each side.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because we've seen those programs, and they're fucking horrendous.
Yep.
You know what I mean? They suck.
And,
so you know what I mean?
And also, the master at the promo is Paul Heyman right now. But the master behind the mic in the booth on the commentary was Bobby the Brain Heenan. The thing they had in common was they said shit no one else is saying. So Paul Heyman comes out and goes, my name is Paul Heyman. I am the advocate for Brock Lesnar, the reigning, defending WWE heavyweight champion. That's his stick. Then he goes, at day one, Brock Lesnar bullied his way into a fatal 5-way match. And yes, Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins, they teamed up and they fought everyone. And the only person that didn't get that 5 was Bobby Lashley. No one in their right mind would say that shit on the mic but Paul Heyman right now. And the reason why that's genius is because what the fuck was everybody talking about after that match? Bobby Lashley was the only one that didn't get hit by Brock Lesnar. Big E was the one who took the pin. They just ruined Big E's title. Like, Brock Lesnar is taking all the New Day shine. All he got to do now is take the King of the Ring away from Xavier Woods. What is Paul Heyman saying? Everything that we're saying, just in defense of Brock Lesnar. He beat Big E, and Big E was one of the greatest WWE champions in history. He will go down as the top 10 greatest WWE champions in history. He defended it against anybody. Anybody can get it. That's not what we saw, but that's the opposite of what we said. And he has the balls to say it to us. You know what I'm saying? And Bobby the Brain Heenan, this isn't fair to Flair. He was the guy that was rooting for the bad guy without any equivocation. He hated Hogan. And it didn't matter whether Hogan was good or bad. He hated Hogan.
He was the heel.
Yeah. The humanoids. Y'all are stupid. Like, Ric Flair is the real champion. Whether it was WCW, WWE, it didn't matter. He was the guy that made Gorilla Monsoon. Oh, would you stop?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the reason why these guys are so masterful at the shit. Is because they're literally talking to us. They're not talking to a screen. That's why when Paul Heyman speaks, everyone's hanging on their words. When Scotty 2 Hotty speaks or Dana Brooke speaks, they're reading a book. And it's like, all right, whenever they're done, we'll get back to this. Speak to us, not at us. And that's how you cut a good promo. It's like, but everybody's like, yo, how can you be bad on the mic? All these podcasts are interesting to listen to because we're speaking to people. Now imagine if they would speak to us when they cut those promos. We would be invested. Paul Heyman speaks to us.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That CM Punk MJF shit. They're not out there reading just, you told me to say this.
Yeah.
Is it getting personal?
Oh, it's been
Did he
personal.
talk about his mother yet?
Nah, dude, it's getting good. But yo,
Yeah.
here's another hot take I had based off of something that Lay was saying that I took off in a tangent, but the biggest problem. So for me, the biggest problem I have with people like Ric Flair, Charlotte Flair, Roman Reigns, John Cena, all the people that are Brock Lesnar, all the people that are perennially I can't even fucking talk right now.
Primarily,
All the, huh?
primarily.
Perennially
Okay.
at the top. Right? They forever stay in that fucking first position for title shots. Those guys are the worst fucking wrestlers because they're useless unless they can go for that title. You can't
Yeah.
put them in any other program unless they can go for that title. Kevin Owens, he can go for the title, but if not, you could do shit with him.
He could wrestle
He's
Doink.
yeah. Bret Hart, he can go for that title, but if not, you could do shit with him. Sting, you could do shit with him. To a certain extent, Hogan, you could do shit with him. If you need, if you need to stay at that top level and only be a factor when the title's on the line, you are a horrible wrestler. Because then you are useless in every other aspect of the fucking show.
Who would be some of these wrestlers?
What do you mean?
Charlotte
I was
Flair.
thinking that only are good when going after a title. And I was gonna
Charlotte
Well,
Flair.
Charlotte-
Name one thing Charlotte has done that has not involved a fucking title.
true.
Well, wait,
Name
Well,
one
when she
thing.
lost it to Nikki Ash,
but that
Yeah,
still
but-
involved the title, and the next week she won it back.
Dude, name one thing. Now that they've been ever since they broke up Rollins, Reigns,
Shield?
the Shield. Ever since they broke up the Shield and they started pushing Roman at us. What the fuck has he done that hasn't involved the fucking title?
Once he got
Well,
to the
once he got to the
once he got to
Universal,
the
because
title,
before he ain't have shit for years. He was fighting Goldberg and
he
That's
never
what I'm
wrestled
saying.
Goldberg.
again.
You
The
never
Undertaker.
Here's the
wrestled
thing. Here's
Goldberg,
the
and
thing.
all
Here's
those
the thing.
people with no titles.
Here's the thing, Show. Before he actually became a world champion, he was wrestling CM Punk, but that was his earlier days and all other shit. But as of right now, he's a main event player. If it's the title's not on the line, he's not in the match.
Nope.
Yeah, but the mark of a good, to me, and again, this is my hot take. The mark of a good wrestler is somebody who can come into the building, and no matter what position you put them in on the card or what the storyline is, they fucking fit
What
the
up, Blue
show.
Cheese?
The match is good. Like, look at New Day. Kofi Kingston has not been relevant in the title picture except for 6 months 2 years ago. But every time he's on fucking screen, he has one of the best matches of the night.
Yep.
He's a fucking great wrestler.
Andre the Giant.
Yeah. You brought up $1 Million Man.
Yeah.
$1 Million Man nowhere near a fucking title or holding a title. But no matter where you put him on the card, amazing matches. Jake the
Piper.
Snake Roberts,
Piper.
Yeah.
Roddy Piper,
Dusty
Like
like I
Rhodes.
said before, Sting, Arn
Look,
Anderson,
Jericho.
Macho Man, Jericho,
Huh?
you name it.
Angle.
Kurt
Yeah,
Angle.
Angle was. My opinion, Angle's got to be the top 5 best wrestlers.
Actual wrestlers, absolutely. Physically, yeah. And versatile too.
Yeah.
What do you consider? Because I was thinking Drew McIntyre becoming one of those, but he used to be.
Drew McIntyre, he hasn't found himself, but he is shown to be useful
But
at other parts of the card.
but the
to
thing
push
is,
other people. Yeah.
the thing is I feel like every time Drew McIntyre's out there, they give the vibe out like, don't forget, my man is world heavyweight championship competitor.
Yeah,
He-
that's
he
what I
may
feel
be-
like.
He may be fighting Pap Smear, but eventually he's gonna wrestle Roman Reigns.
Like we're still grooming him
Yeah.
to take over on
No,
the
but
low.
It's like
that's the thing. So you just brought up a perfect point. How can you see So this is my question to you: how can you look at Drew McIntyre and see that, but then look at Charlotte Flair and not recognize the same shit? Anytime there's not a title around her, the only thing they do is she's gonna go for that title.
I agree.
You think she'd be fighting like Bianca Belair? You think she'd be fighting Doudrop for fucking
No.
3 weeks for no reason? No.
It is. Was she fighting this big girl when they was punching each other in the face
But
for
she
the
was
title?
she was the champion. Yeah, Nia
Okay.
Jax.
Okay.
Yeah, she was the champion, and one of those matches was for the title.
Yeah. I agree. I don't
Yeah.
remember Charlotte doing anything without that title in a while.
Yeah, see,
But
see,
that she's like Roman though.
yeah. See, the thing is, show for like I always say, you're the type of fan that watches it for enjoyment, and you know you buy into certain characters here and there because you like them, and that's fine. But when you watch it as long as we do, we get invested in these characters and we get invested in the product, and we start seeing minute things that make it go, hold away, this shit don't make sense. And now it's it's one of those things. Is like you told us our entire lives it was based off of these factors that made someone a champion. This guy has every single one of those factors. This guy doesn't, but this guy's your champion. Why is that? You know what I'm saying? It's just one of those things. So you're not wrong in feeling the way you feel about Charlotte Flair. It's just when you look at it from our perspective, we see a totally different story. It's like watching Spider-Man. Cap saw a totally different movie because he went there with totally different mindset and totally different knowledge than I saw it.
I agree. I agree with you 1,000%. I think that's where we usually, it's not bumping heads, but we usually differ. It's, you guys see wrestling from a very different point of view than I do because you guys are a lot more professional. So you guys know when somebody's doing something wrong. I'm just going by how I feel by the wrestler.
Yeah, it's kind of like baseball. Like I know you know baseball a lot better than you know wrestling.
Yeah.
You know,
But
Yeah.
like
like,
you know this dude's from Curacao.
yeah, Curacao.
It's
Like Ric Flair was my favorite, but after growing up, I figured out that he never was the best. He was a knee
something?
drop and a fucking flop. And
Yeah,
Sure.
go ahead.
I'll tell you like this to bring it to baseball to a little more understandable for you. You watch baseball and you have your knowledge. You know batting averages. You know what pitch is going to be thrown at what count. You know who's warming up in the bullpen.
Mm-hmm.
When I watch baseball, I know how he swings. I know how he stands in the plate. I know how he throws his movement. That's the same thing when I'm watching. Like I even differ from toe tags. When I watch wrestling, now I'm watching for the technical aspect of everything. You have speaking on the mic. There's a technique. You have to be proficient. In the ring, there's a technique. You have to be proficient. And the minute I see that you're not, I check out. And the thing that gets me is certain people don't seem to improve, or they just seem to be like, this is the level I'm at, and I'm good at that level. That doesn't mean shit for me. That you've already lost.
yeah.
This is your job. Get better at it.
Well, it's not even certain people on the card have to get better. Certain people on the card don't necessarily have to get better, but they have to do better.
Mhm.
Like Bret Hart, not a great talker, but if you listen to him towards the end of 1997, before he went to WCW, where he was the Canadian hero, but the bad guy to us.
The Heart Foundation.
You listen to his promos then versus his promos when he was in the Intercontinental Championship and coming up and all that. You can definitely tell that he progressed his ability.
Oh yeah, that was my era. Heel
So,
Bret Hart on the mic.
huh?
Heel Bret Hart to me.
Yeah.
Not even. It was so real that I thought he was really crying.
But
Y'all
ju-
did
that,
this to me.
but that's all I ever ask. That's all I ever ask of wrestlers is, no matter what level you're at, you better give me everything you got at that level. Don't come out here and give me bullshit. And on top of that, that's the best you got.
Yeah. It's kind of like I'm gonna do this because fuck it. It's kind of like Dana Brooke. Every time she comes out, give me an opportunity, give me an opportunity. She gets her opportunity and she fucking fails miserably at it. You would think at some point you would actually be prepared for the opportunity they give you.
Word.
Yeah, because there was a time when Cap was behind her, like the first time she asked for it. He's like, you know what? Yeah, that's right. Fuck it, let's give her and she shit the bed.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, I was with Dana Brooke when she was in NXT and all the way up through her first few years on the main roster, to the point where even in the video game, she was my valet, and I took her song because I liked her entrance song, and I took her song for my character, and we were the team. I am a fan, or I was a fan of Dana Brooke, but my problem with her now is you could be at your level, but again, it doesn't seem like you are giving me the maximum you can do at your level. And I'll give you this example, and I hate. I'm gonna separate the Ultimate Warrior from Jim Hellwig. All right, I'm not talking about Jim. I'm talking about the Ultimate Warrior. Everybody said the Ultimate Warrior couldn't fucking wrestle, couldn't do shit in the ring, blah blah blah. But if you watch I think it was like a SummerSlam in like 1990 or 1989 where he fought a Ravishing Rick Rude. That match was the Warrior doing what he does at the highest level possible. He didn't do any more than what he already could do, but he brought everything he had. That was one of his best matches. The
Another one.
IQ match, or the career match with Macho Man
Yep.
Randy Savage. Again, he didn't do anything fucking spectacular, but he brought the upper echelon of what he could do. One of the best matches ever. Him and Hogan, WrestleMania 6, one of his best matches. And all I ever ask, so Dana Brooke can do whatever you do when you're fighting with Reggie. When you're the 24/7 champion, who gives a shit? But when you ask for an opportunity and you take and you get it, you better bring everything you have. And if you can't do but so much, structure the fucking match. Because again, smart Mark, I know this is fucking structured and choreographed. I know all this shit already. Structure the match to the most advantageous point for you and the other person in the match. That's all I'm asking.
Word. Was make it so that you already know you're gonna lose. Listen, all I need is 5 minutes off.
Yo,
Look
It's
good.
not it's
it
not
would-
about winning or losing. It's
Yeah.
about if she can't do technical backbreakers and suplexes and all this other shit,
do what you
but
know.
she could do flips. Okay, tailor your style. Do a little more brawling and clean up your flips so they're a little bit crisper. When she does her backspring, the backflip fucking elbow shit,
Mhm.
there are times, and people might say it's unfair to criticize or whatever because I can't do that, whatever. But there are
Fuck
times
you.
where she literally stops like 2 feet from the fucking corner and then has to like lean back like fucking Fat Joe in a music video. And all I'm saying is get your timing better, learn your distance better, so that when you do it, it looks fucking crisp. That's all
Yeah.
I'm asking. I'm not asking her to learn to do a fucking 460 moonsault. But the shit you do,
Practice
she
it
used
well.
to come out in NXT, and then she used to do it a little bit in the at first in the main roster. She used to come out and hit a fucking hands-free cartwheel on the ramp. Fucking beautiful maneuver. Now, where the fuck is that? Where's that athleticism? Where the fuck is that? Where's that move? Where somebody's on the ground and you just bam and you hit it.
Yeah. So it's like the greatest. The reason why the Attitude Era was so great is because they was like, we're gonna give you 2 minutes, and either you sink or swim. Because if this 2 minutes sucks, you're not getting another 2 minutes for a while. And these people did the best they could with what they had. Some of it failed, some of it made it, but they tried the best they could. And now we'll give you a half hour, and they still said, well, you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, right in your face. But yo, I'm gonna give Lay and Show an opportunity to make one last statement, and then we're gonna call it a night.
Call it a night. Lay, go ahead, man. You first.
No, I agree, man. Yeah, sometimes I check out with a horrible promo, the beginning of a horrible match, you know, and I usually give people 3 matches when they come up in the main roster, and I'm like, either they're gonna book you horribly or you're gonna do your thing, you know what I mean? And if I see if you get more than 5 minutes, you know, it's cool. I got no problem with it. You know what I mean? I'm like, all right, you know, because a 3-minute match isn't gonna unfold shit.
Yeah.
You know, it's not gonna prove anything. But 5 minutes or more, you know what I'm saying? You can have a decent match. You know what I mean? And I got no problem with that. But yeah, to hear robotic promos, it's horrendous. It's like watching a choppy match or like a match that the 2 people are just not vibing. You know, same deal. I feel like it does the same thing. You know, so yeah, that's my opinion with that stuff. You know, and I still think Flair. I don't think Flair's as good as people make her out to be. It's mostly show, but you know, it's just me. It's my opinion.
Last words. If I could give any wrestlers advice from what I've noticed, best advice would be what Chris Jericho said. If you're gonna give me 2 minutes, bro, I'm gonna take my 2 minutes and I'm gonna shine. I don't give a fuck. Fire me. I remember he said, I'm gonna take my 2 minutes. Would you want me to do this? You want me to do the list? All right. All I need is 2 minutes. He did his little list. I forgot it was another promo they were telling him to do. And he's like, I don't you really. Oh, I don't know if it was WCW. I don't know if it was when they wanted him to come out with a bodyguard. But they get
Festus.
like he used
Not Festus.
yeah.
Rufus.
Rufus. They used to give him, from what I was hearing on his podcast, they used to give him shitty shit.
Yeah.
And he didn't care because it was time on TV. You want me to take a shit on TV? I'm going to take the best shit on TV. People will remember this shit from the whole show. So take your 2 minutes and shine. That's what Chris Jericho used to say. That'll be my last note on wrestling on the movie podcast.
There you go. And episode 2 of Boba Fett was amazing. The choreography, it was astonishing. It was fantastic. It was for the culture. And on that note, everybody, it's your friendly neighborhood knucklehead signing out. Peace, everybody.
Oh. Tomorrow wrestling. Friday showing us who? Showing the show.
What?
Showing if somebody decides to show.
Showing somebody.
Yeah.
If I'm not
Showing
here.
to be determined show.
Yeah.
Word, to be determined.
All right, fellas. See you guys tomorrow.
All right, bro.
Later, bro.
Peace.
Have a good night. I ain't noticed the time.
Yeah.